Fuck. Okay, I don't know how. I'm basically locked into this. I have one turn before this happens.
That
There's
was great.
nothing I can do in that turn to increase my combat odds.
Naomi, I just turned on my audio, and the first thing that came through the audio was you saying fuck.
Hi, chat.
Yeah, just like perfect like that. Hey, folks, Naomi's still on a stream. We're waiting for two of our players to show up, but we're
Let
not
me
quite at the
activate
time
the
yet
show
anyway.
chat. Let me do the show chat.
Yeah. She means shave chat. Shave chat. Shave chat. Shave chat.
Shave chat. Yeah.
Shave chat.
Um.
Job's done.
All right. Invite guests. Let's actually see if we can do this without sending you a link because it'll just maybe pop up in your.
Yeah, sure. Hey, I'm watching.
Queen of Lasers. Send invite. So what pops up for you after I do that?
Something in the box. Naomi wants to collaborate. Click to accept.
Yay!
I
All
have
right,
clicked.
yay. Okay.
I have thus
We're not
accepted.
streaming together.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah. There we go. Awesome.
Yay! All right. So, now what do I need to do? What do I need to change? Well, we can quit Voyager. I'm going to need to change my category. Um, edit, stream, info. Change category to tabletop RPGs. Woohoo! Ta-done. And we can go to our Star Trek Adventures thingy. Okay, now I have to pop you out. Pop out video. Yay, okay. We should be good to go for that. Chat
Awesome.
shared. Yay. But yeah, hi Queenie. How are you doing? I'm sick.
I hear that. I'm sorry to hear you're sick. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Been another fun week.
Yay. Let me go roll 20. Launch game.
I was thinking about this earlier. Did you ever play that, what is it, Resurgence?
Yeah, I streamed it.
You did stream it, okay.
Yeah, it was really fun. I really liked it.
I liked it. I have it on Xbox, and I guess that's
On
it, since
Xbox.
nobody can purchase
That's
it again.
it? Yeah, I have it on Steam. And I'm gonna try and avoid uninstalling it, just in case they don't let me again.
Crazy.
This chatter does need a shave. Beard's getting down to the nips. That's a long beard. Holy shit. Alright, let me... God, I wish the Roll20 map had a dark mode. Where's my character? There's my character. Captain Naala Neko.
Found this mug at a thrift store. It looks like somebody ran it through a washing machine and they weren't supposed to.
A washing machine or a dishwasher?
A dishwashing machine.
Oh, okay. I always thought washing machine referred to like a clothes washing machine and the only dishwasher referred to a dishwasher.
Maybe. I don't
But
know.
I suppose technically a dishwasher is a washing machine.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'm
It's a
excited.
machine. It washes.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yes. What if they made a machine that washes both clothes and dishes? Wouldn't that be convenient?
Hmm.
I should send
And
you a picture
humans.
of my USS Enterprise D Master Systems display mug.
Yeah. You know, on Star Trek, was it on Voyager they finally showed a sonic shower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's one episode where B'Elanna takes a shower and it's Sonic, and it's just like a blue glowy
Yeah, you just watch the
thingy.
dust kind of like hover off her
Yeah.
because
And then
that's how good.
You see Sonic showers again in Lower Decks.
You know, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
B'Elanna showers with Sonic? No. B'Elanna is loyal to her husband, Tom. Um,
Oh my god.
Tom and B'Elanna having a threesome with Sonic on the holodeck.
also, Naomi,
What? Yeah.
put up your character. Get your character on the cam. Let's go, bitch.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, it's my VTubers there on mine, but I forgot to. Yeah, okay. My apologies.
There
Yeah, that's
we
right,
are.
TKO.
Okay.
Sanic. Oh, okay, hold on. Where is... There we go. accidentally made everybody else disappear.
Awesome.
But
Okay.
they good.
It's
We're good
fine. We're not like
now.
obscenely early, right? It's just
No,
No,
it's
this
9.
is the time.
okay.
Well, it's 8 for you and 7 for Queenie, but it's 9 for me. I hope we don't get a visit from Temporal Investigations. Oh my God,
Those
TKO, where does
goobers.
that emoji come from? What the hell?
It's okay. We haven't had a
That.
time travel episode yet.
Not yet.
Yeah. Or maybe we
Or we've
have,
already
and we
had
just
one.
Don't know it.
Yeah, maybe we've already had one.
I think one of my favorite parts of the one episode is that it's framed by him talking with the temporal guys,
Mm-hmm.
the temporal
Oh,
integrity
Trials and
guys.
Tribulations. Yeah, Trials and Tribulations.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's such a good one.
So I did, in the previous one I ran, we did have an episode where I had stuff
the
happening.
new SNW, the new Strange New Worlds is out. Sorry, yeah.
It's okay.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I didn't realize there was new Star Trek to watch. No, I haven't seen it. Please do not discuss it tonight in chat.
What are we not discussing?
The new episode of Star Trek.
Ah,
I haven't kept up on Strange New Worlds.
one.
But so I was going to
will
say,
nothing.
in the other
Other
Star
than
Trek
it-
Adventures
than it
game I
was cool.
ran, I had an episode where I framed it with people talking in the present, and then what was actually happening in the episode was supposedly in the past. And I thought that was fun to play with.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
kind of cool. Oh. Which button does the
Hi,
thing again?
Tanya.
There we go. I got the button to do the thing.
What's the fun you doing?
I
Sound like-
exist.
Sound like you're hurting.
A little bit. I'm gonna blame the tetanus vaccine that I got yesterday because everything hurts, and I've slept most of
Wait,
the day.
why did you get a tetanus
Yeah,
vaccine?
why did you have to?
Because I was way behind on that, and I stepped.
Oh,
on
okay. It wasn't in
So-
response to you getting like stabbed with rusty nails or something.
I mean, I stepped on one, but it barely broke the skin. But it reminded me that I was behind on them. And my doctor was like, "Let's urgent care right now." I'm like, "No, you don't get it. It didn't bleed.
What the?
Like one thing of skin. It scratched me. It just reminded me that I am like several years past it. I appreciate
Well-
my doctor's concern for my health and well-being, but it was not an emergency situation. But
Well, you took care of it.
kicking my ass though. I was fine yesterday when I got it. But I'm here, and I got pizza rolls.
Yeah.
Vaccines do kick your ass, but they are generally worth it.
You know, the COVID vaccine never did shit to me. I was
That
fine.
one wasn't too bad for me. Yeah, I weathered that one just fine. It was like a blah day. This one, like, all of my joints are like, I don't want to move.
The COVID vaccine, it gave me basically like a fever for like 2 days, and like basically like flu symptoms. Like not a cough, no sniffles, but like yeah, it kicked my ass.
Huh.
Made my joints hurt. That's how I knew it was working.
No, every
Thanks
time I
for,
got
like,
it, I was
TKO.
fine.
Operation Lurk initiated. I haven't seen that before. Huh.
Roll 20. Why do you log me out every time?
It
Aw.
does it to everybody.
It didn't log me out.
Oh.
Autism causes
It
vaccines.
does it to almost everybody.
It hates me.
Look, that's just how I roll 20.
I was thinking about that also because do you remember, minor spoilers, there's in the last season of Picard a bit where it turns out transporters have reprogrammed people?
Yeah.
And where it's like, oh, this common everyday technology, it turns out, had this evil...
Well, it was a Borg scheme to, you know, the Borg had the Borg had used changelings to infiltrate Starfleet and update all the
That
transporter
story got
systems.
so complicated.
Transport to reprogram the transporters to modify every person's DNA who went through them so that they would be Borg sleeper agents.
It is a
when the
damn
Borg Queen
shame.
sent the signal.
that for Star Trek Picard they couldn't hire any writers.
Yeah,
Just
because like everything.
It was a great show.
Yeah,
except
it
for
was
the
a
writing.
great show except for the plot.
man.
But honestly, like Picard did some really cool things, and I really liked what they did with Seven, especially in season 2.
Yeah, so there was an audiobook they did about Seven and her GF doing stuff.
Yeah.
That was voiced by
yeah?
them. So it was
Oh, neat.
not like a read audiobook. It was like a basically a recorded radio drama or
radio
whatever the
drama?
fuck we call it now.
That's cool.
I listened
so
all the way through
cool.
it while I was on runs. I liked it a lot.
But yeah, there's this one moment in season 2 where like they're pretending to be like tourists who want to go take a picture somewhere that they're not actually supposed to go, right on top of that building. But they really just want a high vantage point to scan from.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, Seven's like, that security guard just treated me like a normal human person. You know,
Aww.
right? And she gets all teary-eyed, right? Because for the first time in her life, she doesn't have any visible Borg implants, and it was very much this is like Seven's having her I pass moment for the first time,
Yeah.
and she's having non-Borg gender euphoria,
Yeah.
and it just I found
Can't
it
relate.
a really powerful display of relatable emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, season 3 had that too, like where Shaw kept dead naming her basically.
Yep.
Yeah. But approved of her. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Well, so
There's
it's
other
Borg.
good things about it. You get to see some cool stuff rendered in high budget.
Yeah.
You know.
So is the Borg
You got to
working
see
with the
the Enterprise
changelings,
That
working
was my
with
favorite bit.
the Rand Corporation and the Bilderberg Group or something.
I just really liked Data flying the Enterprise through the Borg ship.
Yeah. Yeah, you get to see the Enterprise F. Well, you get to see the Enterprise D, you get to see the Enterprise F, and the Enterprise G. And I'm not going to explain.
Yeah, the Enterprise F, which I love saying, like, is there just to kind of suck, and that's it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I love that we got to see it, but
it shows up a little bit, gets disabled, and doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
I
and
hate
it's
the way they treated
Shelby.
it.
Shelby's the captain.
Enterprise F in
It's
the chat.
Admiral Shelby, Admiral of the, like, she's the CIC of Starfleet.
Yeah, right.
She's not, I mean, she's on the bridge of the Enterprise F doing it, but I don't think that means she's the captain of the ship. She's just in command that day.
either
For
way,
the
she got her
stupidest
butt shot.
idea Starfleet has ever had. I honestly, like, yeah. That
And they
whole
had
fleet-
Admiral
fleet-
Shelby do it? Like, come on.
Whatever. The
Yeah, like,
anti-Borg
let's have
expert.
the Borg expert advocate for networking a bunch of ships together.
They
This
just
is
had to
great.
get all of the characters from the old shows in there that they could, and almost every time
And
kill
kill
them
them.
because they're shitty writers. And that's drama?
Yeah, good job fridging all your female former guest
Yeah, the
stars,
killing
I
Ro
guess.
Laren, I don't think I can forgive them for. Spoilers. Not really. All the
I mean,
minor
that's
characters
been
get
out for a
killed.
while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
O'Brien
but,
knows better.
catch up.
But other than the plot, you know, the show was great.
Yeah, O'Brien is off on
Like,
Ryza. He's smoking a bowl. He's good.
The like I think the character.
Other than that, Mrs.
Right, like,
Lincoln, how's the
think
play?
I think the characters that they established and how they acted was good, but the actual like big plot points just were horrible.
Yeah.
I love how Cole Meany talks about how he got the job on DS9, that he wasn't actually hired. He just showed up on set and started playing the role. And so they just kept making O'Brien's life worse and worse and worse in an attempt to get him to quit.
I don't. That sounds.
And I
That
think
sounds.
the final line was like, the joke's on them. My mother didn't raise no quitter.
That sounds
Just
apocryphal.
like that's the most like, yeah, O'Brien thing that I could see.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, hi, Sky.
Wait, my phone is supposed to remind me an hour beforehand so that I have plenty of time to get settled in and
Not
it
a
hasn't
Pokemon.
been doing that lately.
Oh
and I
yeah, oh
do
yeah.
not
It's somebody else's
understand
I've
fault.
got an alarm clock on mine.
why. I got the reminder yesterday.
That fucking Apple technology. What are you gonna do?
Well, it is doing that part correctly. I did ask it to do that. But the fact that it doesn't do it an hour beforehand, that I don't know if that's user error or not.
Yeah. Okay.
But
We have all of our players here.
Maybe we should go to the Daystrom Institute and grab you an Android.
Yeah, what could go
last
wrong?
time I had an Android, funny story, it was a Galaxy Note 7. So I took that as a sign I will never have an Android ever again.
Oh, I like
So-
mine.
I've never had a
No,
Samsung phone.
the
Note
Note
every time
7s were
every time
lighting
I've
on
had to.
fire. So they
Oh.
recalled every single unit.
I kept mine.
I just
Yeah.
I can't stand Samsung's design choices. Like they do some
I
really
also
weird shit.
just hated the
'Cause-
phone.
Oh,
I think
like
I still
Samsung.
have. I think I still
never
have
had-
that,
I've never
that
had a Samsung
Galaxy
Android.
7.
Here, bonus points if you know which game this is from.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't know, but it reminds me of that one chick from the
No,
really, really
I don't
old
know.
Voltron clips.
But
Uh,
in iCalendar's defense, I have had way more glitches with Google Calendars, so it's kind
You're
of
just
like
cursed.
also, Sky,
I
I
am.
love the Aloha shirt.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the wrong IP today, but
Oh my god.
Mandalorian's my friend did the design. There's even a Ahsoka there.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's hilarious.
Huh,
Yeah, so
nice.
I like this aesthetic in the summer.
Yeah. Okay, so we can continue our episode, USS Earhart. This will be the second session for the episode Old and New. I think we need to start it off with a supplemental captain's log, as we love them.
Captain's log supplemental. Starfleet Command. I hate to report this, but we might be fucked. We are in a low unstable orbit above planet Zeta Larynchus. Something like that. What was the planet name?
Zeta Laris.
Zeta Laris. Okay. I added one extra syllable and only got one syllable wrong. That was like 80%.
Yeah, you're a double bogey. Keep going.
Zeta Laris. And wait, how am I recording a captain's log if the ship is completely out of power?
Because we're
Emergency
coming back
battery.
from commercial, and it's always, this is just how it works.
Okay.
We're coming back from
recording it
commercial.
on a mobile device.
Yeah,
on my
you're catching
tricorder
the
or
audience
whatever,
up,
a
but
pad.
this has
on a-
happened
on a
many times on
pad.
the shows where like there's a captain's log being given. It's not clear how the F they would actually be given that log. But go ahead.
But we have no power, and don't know what's going to happen. The outpost on the planet exploded, raising lots of attention amongst the native populace. But we managed to beam up with Dr. I don't just want to call her Dr. Bullion. That sounds racist. What was her name?
Brexena.
Dr. Brexena. We'll hopefully debrief her later, but right now we have to solve we don't have any power and we might plummet down to the planet soon. So, yeah, that's all the time I have for this log command. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
I love that you had the logs of that. Okay, so here we are.
Captain Neko out. Yeah, because she's a kind of like how Tom Paris was like a 1950s weeb.
Yeah.
Ow!
Yeah.
That sounded painful.
Yeah.
It was
Ouch.
painful.
Are you okay, Sonia?
No!
No, you're
I'm
not.
sorry.
Absolutely not!
Jim, you got stabbed by a
Just
nail
whack-
yesterday and
Just
Got your
whacked
funny
my
bone?
funny bone on my desk.
oh no. Nobody
Your desk
laughed,
is trying
chat.
to tell
Funny
you to
bone's
stop
actually
shrimping.
not funny. It's a misnomer.
It's because the humorous is. Anyway,
Yeah, the
I'm good.
humerus is part of the leg. Why is the funny bone on the arm when the humerus is on the leg?
I don't know.
No, the
Okay.
humerus is in the arm.
Is it?
Is it?
I thought the humerus
That's
was part
what
of
I
the leg.
thought.
You
It's your
can't see
femur.
me, so I don't know why I'm gesturing.
Anyway,
but yeah, Captain Neko is, well, Commander Neko. So I mean, she's a bit of a dork in that sense, into retro things.
yeah.
So yeah.
So, we have the ship in low orbit. I reviewed the tape. I said last time it could be up to a week that you are stable there before drag from the atmosphere takes you down.
Mm-hmm.
But you are not immediately falling down. Some days you think you're stable up there. You have totally lost power, it appears, including perhaps life support. The other part of that is that one big thing you definitely lost power to, the cloaking device. The other thing that has recently happened is that you did recover Brexetta from the surface and took her to sickbay. So we are on the bridge. Neko just briefly warped that thing into a barely orbit from the con on her own. We have West, I think, was sitting in the captain's chair.
I was, yes.
Yeah.
Bisexually, hopefully.
Oh, of course.
I assume highly bisexually.
Mandatory.
Nerol, I think,
I'll
took
put you in for I'll put you in for special commendation for that.
Yeah, I got to get the bisexual medal. Nerol, I think, took Brexetta to the sickbay. Quick question.
Yeah, yeah, I did take her there, and then
Okay.
I came back up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's why Neko was at the helm.
Okay. And the other two of you? Do we have you both on the bridge also?
Yeah, I was on the
Hey,
bridge,
Mitch.
yeah, trying to come up with ways to reroute power and get it, get us something.
Almost certainly working with Lieutenant Norell.
Okay. Okay, folks. Well, it's dark. You have the emergency lights snap
emergency
on.
lighting?
The little kind of red
Okay.
lights that are down at like
The red
knee
ones.
height.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Huh. Can I tell whether the ship whether there's like a so because the emergency lights went on, I can assume that there's not like a dampening field dampening all powered devices in the field. It's just the ship itself has lost power, but small devices or perhaps other source with their own independent power source will still function.
It seems that way. You know, multiple power
Because
systems
otherwise
on
the
your
emergency
ship.
lights would have been drained.
Yeah,
right?
multiple power systems on your ship, not just the warp and everything, but also the impulse reactor, all these others, all seem to lose power at the same time. But this highly localized stuff, including your little emergency lights, that I think are just chemical or something, basically, those are still going.
I thought they just had a battery backup.
They're still going, either way.
You know.
What about like our tricorders and sidearms?
The
Yeah,
tricorders
Yeah.
and the phasers, or perhaps the disruptor that you have, do appear to power on.
Great. Lieutenant Durrell, can you give us a scan? See if there's any sign of why our power just went down?
No.
No? I mean with your tricorder.
Oh.
We were just talking about tricorders. You're the science
Yeah,
officer.
like, yeah,
Pounding
she
on
did.
the console.
The dramatic, like looking at the console, looking back at Neko, looking at the console, looking back at Neko. No.
All right, so okay. So when you're looking at the console and not looking at me, I'm gonna do that cat thing where like when you look back, I'm suddenly way closer to you and I'm handing you a tricorder.
Ah. Hi, Captain.
Is that a cat thing, handing off tricorders? Okay, so
No, we're like if you go out of eyesight and they come at you and then you like you've seen like those videos where like somebody like peeks around a corner at a cat and then hides, and then they peek around again. The cat's like twice as close, and then they hide again. Then when they peek back, the cat's like right in their face, and it's
No.
like a jump scare.
I guess I was thinking of Dr. Watson in that Sherlock Holmes game.
What?
There was one where like you'd have Dr. Watson follow you around, but he wouldn't walk. And so anytime you'd look away and then look back, he'd have moved closer.
I have no memory of that.
Oh, God, this was... I'm not going to date myself. So...
No,
I date myself.
No,
mean,
I just as a half-cation, during situations where there's no actual game rules or mechanics or dice rolls required, I have the power to basically suddenly appear closer when I'm not within eyesight.
Okay, awesome. So...
Yeah,
Like a weeping angel.
you know, just no, like a cat.
but not
Like I just
unlike a
like
weeping
all I
angel.
did was get up and like shuffle towards you, but I just did it entirely within the window of you not looking in my direction.
Okay. I'm
So
giving this to you as a
gonna attempt to use.
difficulty
Yeah, I'm gonna
2
attempt to use the tricorder.
science insight for you, Narelle.
Okay, difficulty 2.
Do our combat just still work?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, and with no focuses or anything, yeah, all the power's out.
Okay, that's all we know.
Did not successfully get anything else that might be happening here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tap my comm badge and I attempt to signal Shenta in engineering. Chief Shenta, please report.
Okay, so did you want me to do Shenta, or do we have someone else who's going to play Shenta?
Sky, you want to do it?
Sure.
Because it's a
Okay.
player
Am I
character.
rolling?
Yeah, it should be one of
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, my other character is the doctor.
Okay.
Shenta's one that you invented, right? Right, Queenie?
Yeah, that is one I invented, and that I can play, and I have played player NPCs before as a GM.
Who usually plays Shenta? I know I've done it sometimes when like there were other people playing other
It's
things.
been Queenie, but
Okay,
It's been mostly Queenie.
I can do it. So there's a long pause, and then you hear a, yeah?
Do you have any idea why we don't have any power?
System's dead.
Yes. And no idea why?
Another long pause. Power's going somewhere. And if we want, we can give Shenta a roll here.
Let's give Shenta a roll.
This is for an engineering insight difficulty 2.
The power is going somewhere. Does that mean that does that mean the reactors are running and the power is just not going where it's supposed to?
Appears to be what she's saying.
Okay.
I'd like to assist if I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's rolling for Shenta? Me. Do I need to do it?
I can do it.
I forget how to use this interface.
I can do it.
Computers!
We believe in you, Naomi.
Okay, task roll.
Engineering insight.
Okay, so the plasma is going the power is going somewhere, but the reactor is still running. The power is just not
Apparently,
going
yes.
on the.
That's what she's saying anyway.
So that sounds like the electroplasma power system's focus would apply. Because
yes,
I'm
I'm granting that.
Leaves
Yes.
the power leaves the warp core through the electroplasma system.
Yeah.
Okay, so focus applies. Do we know the difficulty?
2.
2.
So similar
Did
to
we say
Narelle's.
whether?
Yeah.
Sorry, Queenie. Did you say whether I could assist?
I did. You can.
Okay, cool.
We don't have any momentum. Okay, momentum resets at the beginning of a session, doesn't it?
No, you were actually at
Yes.
0.
Oh, okay. We were just
We
at
burned
0.
all of it
Yes.
to get out of orbit. Well, to get somewhat out
I mean,
of orbit.
You do
to
have
get into
determination.
orbit.
Into orbit.
Yeah.
And I am, into kind of orbit. I am resetting the determination in each session, as initially I
Okay.
didn't, but then Blue endlessly pestered me to start doing it, so. Just like I couldn't get on without there being messages from Blue. Are you doing it on the sessions yet? Per session? No? You should. I said, why do you keep... Oh.
She's making this up. I'm obnoxious, but I'm not that obnoxious.
Plus send determination.
If you want...
All right, so this is a task roll. No, we're not spending determination.
Yeah.
No,
Just want to remind you. Because I don't think we spent any last time.
Yeah. I kind of forgot about it, honestly.
So it
Hi,
goes...
Shade Wave. I'm not a
It's
Pokemon.
a
You can't.
shade wave.
What are you doing with that Pokeball? Meow. Put that down. All right, task roll 2 with focus. We got 2 successes.
No, we got 3.
Nice. Okay, so you have 1 extra. Shenta, you hear her kind of looking around with an engineering tricorder, and she says,
Wait, there's specialized engineering tricorders?
oh yeah, the little red guys?
Why not? Yeah.
They have their own
It's got,
pads
it's
also.
got a yellow stripe on it.
Yeah, so it goes fast.
Yeah, they do.
I don't remember the engineering I remember I remember there's regular tricorders
I know they at least had the special
Lower
pads.
decks.
and medical
Yeah, lower
tricorders.
decks they have
In lower
have
decks-
yellow stripes on them.
I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Lower decks. Okay. And then there's
got the new
then
tricorder.
there's the new tricorder with the purple stripe, and then there's the T88.
So Shenta says,
Okay, anyway.
reactors are working correctly. There's a 99.9999% siphon. Appears to be external. We get a nice quick shot, because this is a TV show, recall, where we can see her tapping it on this engineering tricorder. And you see that, like, basically there's a little diagram of the ship, the little outline of the ship, and basically all of the power is, and it's a nice little, like, funnel graphic to show that the power is getting sucked out of it.
I can imagine that perfectly.
Yeah. You know what this looks like.
Suck.
Look, hey, if you like sucking, you came to the right channel.
Hell yeah.
1 extra point.
Oh my god.
I knew I came to the right place. Is there could there be another ship out there? So does that mean that Salal has a tactical tricorder with a red stripe? That could scan
Sure.
outside, like that you know, I
Yeah,
Salal,
Salal,
did you see Lieutenant, did you see?
I remind you,
did
we
see
have
any
the art.
sign- Salal, did you observe any sign that there might have been another ship out there before we lost sensor telemetry?
Whoever's playing Salal, you did not.
Okay. I think I also played her last episode.
Sounds like you typed.
I didn't know that they were like assigned. Like, I don't mind playing them, but I just,
A lot of the time, we kind of assign them, especially because it's a character, and so that helps to unify what the vision for the character is. I'll keep doing Shenta.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Yeah, so as Salal, did I like playing my sporting character, Salal, did I observe any sign that there might have been another ship out there before we lost power?
no. No, you saw
All right.
nothing. Not even a satellite.
Excuse me. Pull out tricorder, see if I can scan outside of the ship, see if there's anything see if I can detect anything related to the power drain.
Okay. Give me a security reason difficulty 0.
Okay, Salal.
And you had 1 extra point from that other one. We can't bank on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Security
Doing my best not to
reason.
forget.
Difficulty 0. Let's do it. Oh, no focus. Sorry. We got 1 success.
Okay. So, the only thing you have, basically, there is nothing else in the nearby orbit, in the nearby space. You have a direction for where the power is going. That's all you can get.
Somebody want to look out a window? See if we can see where that power is going? I mean, if there's nothing on scanners, but it's electroplasma, it's probably visible.
1 extra point.
Yeah, let's spend
Might
the
be-
point. Let's spend the point. But if we don't get enough information, I'm definitely going to go try and look out a window.
Okay. So you can very quickly overlay which direction that is over the larger graphic of the ship as best you can on a tricorder. It's down.
Down
Planet.
It's towards the planet.
towards the planet. Okay. Is the ship oriented in such a way that the that the bottom of the ship is like facing the planet?
Isn't that the standard way these ships are oriented?
No, usually
usually
you
see
see them
them, like,
orbit from.
sideways.
Usually
No,
you
you're
see them
right.
sideways relative to the
Yeah.
planet.
So I'm going to
Okay.
say no. So
Okay,
it's not
so
your local
that
down,
means-
I
that means-
suppose.
It's not your local down. It's like port or starboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although to be fair, we didn't exactly park this as we intended, so we
No,
could
it's
be
true. We're
upside
probably
down
just
for all
pointed
we
in a
know.
random direction. Okay, TAPCOM badge. Attention, all hands. Please look out your nearest window and see if you can see any sign of electroplasma being siphoned away from the ship. If you do, please report.
Okay.
Because, like, there's no power, right? So the doors, like, we'd have to, like, if I wanted to go look out a window, I'd have to, like, get one of those, like, manual release, like, things, you know.
The giant suction
like,
cup with a handle.
Yeah, pry open the door.
So you just want people to go press their face against the transparent aluminum.
They don't have to press their face, they just have to look.
Okay.
But bonus points if they press their face, right? Am I right?
You don't have to press your face.
Face pressing occurs.
Aren't they
Okay.
force fields anyway? It gets zapped.
They're not force fields. No, they're actual windows. Like they're made of transparent
Oh.
aluminum.
Yeah, they are
There are
physically
structural
windows.
weaknesses, but we are not Geth.
Because
so
otherwise
what it is.
lots of crew would get sucked out immediately if you lost power. If they were force fields. They're not force fields. That was an airlock.
That was an
Captain
airlock
Picard
in
took
first
Lily
contact.
to an airlock, opened the airlock, which had the force field on it, and to demonstrate
Well,
that
I don't know if it was an airlock or if it was just a covered thing.
it
but
was
it's
not
neither
a
here nor there.
window. It was not a window. It was an exterior access port.
It's neither
to the
here nor
ship.
there.
The actual windows of the ship are not force fields. They are made of transparent aluminum.
Yeah, Picard taps the button and the doors open, and then there's a force field
Yeah,
over it. And then you can see that New Zealand was
it's
destroyed.
like that's like a maintenance hatch on the outside of the ship.
New Zealand, totally gone.
Yeah, makes sense.
Wait, was New Zealand? How did I miss that?
That's a famous in that map, in that shot, that New Zealand for some reason isn't there.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, yeah, because when they were probably whoever was preparing the texture for that CGI probably just hit like, you know, like forgot to click it with the color select or whatever when preparing
Or
the,
just
you know.
didn't think the
Because
shot was
New
going to
Zealand
go
doesn't
that far
exist.
east or something.
There's a
yeah.
lot of there's a whole subreddit called Maps Without NZ that shows, you know, that's full of examples of.
World's better off. Okay, so you get reports from a couple of people that, yeah, sure enough, they are seeing what looks like some glittering, like some losing energy going back towards the surface of the planet.
Is there any way that we can tell what part of, like, where on the planet? Like, is it near the facility that blew up that we were sent to investigate?
No, you cannot.
Okay. Okay.
Purple, just
This ship
let
has
me
a
be,
shuttle bay, right?
Let me be mean to that country. What was that?
Let me be mean to that country.
Yeah.
Does this ship have a shuttle bay?
The ship does.
Or does it just have... It does? It's okay. I was under the impression that it was too
With
small
like
for
its
shuttle
one
bay.
shuttle.
Yeah, I think you
That it
guys
was too
had
small
one
for-
shuttle.
One shuttle?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like
Is
in a
it-
garage.
Okay. Is the... Okay, so it's like a one car garage size shuttle bay or something. Maybe 2-car garage, but only one shuttle.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. But it's too small of a shuttle bay to have like a full-time like crewman stationed there doing like air traffic control.
No.
Not like
Your crew
one of the
size
bigger
is so
ships.
small.
Okay.
This is like, was it 40 people? Like,
Something like that, right?
No, you
Okay.
don't have a guy who sits in the
Um,
shuttle bay and wipes down the shuttles all day long.
Yeah, we're like twice the size of the Normandy, it sounds like.
Okay.
Thereabouts.
Yeah.
Okay, so but obviously there's somebody whose normal duty station is near the shuttle bay, and I can contact them and ask them to check if the shuttle still has power.
Okay.
Is your shuttle running?
Why'd she go and catch it?
Lord, this ship explodes. The ship explodes and everybody dies.
Hey,
I mean,
didn't.
fair.
That's fair.
Okay.
Um.
You get a
Okay, so yeah.
I'm gonna say you get a report back from what? Ensign Dumbass? Who pops in and
And
says,
hey, you.
Ensign Glass. No, it's Miranda Glass. We had her check.
okay, Miranda
Oh, yeah, we could
Glass?
send
Oh,
Ensign- we
okay.
can-
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Miranda Glass.
So, yeah, the shuttle does appear to power on.
Great. Okay.
For now.
For
we
now.
didn't make a character sheet for her. I forgot. Okay. Can I play Ensign
Dewey.
Glass since I came up with her?
Yeah, sure. You can make an Ensign
Okay.
Miranda Glass.
I'll
Do
make
you
I'll make the character
do
sheet
we
later.
want to like create an umbilical connection with the shuttle for power, or do we want to like I don't know. If
No, I
it's-
think if we connect the shuttle to the electroplasma conduit of the
Yeah.
ship, we might end up draining the shuttle as well.
Almost
I
certainly.
think it might be
Right.
better. We'll have the shuttle. The shuttle's got its own transporters. It's got its own sensors. It's
Mhm.
got right. And if the orbit destabilizes,
Does it have
we
a
can use the shuttle.
tractor beam?
We can use the shuttle's tractor beam to stabilize the orbit of the ship if we need to. But we've still got days before we have to worry about that. All right, Ensign Glass,
See
can
that.
you use the shuttle sensors to pinpoint where the power is being drained from the ship is being drained to?
Okay. Ensign Glass needs to roll for,
Okay.
for science reason.
I mean, we could send one of the main bridge crew down there.
Sure.
We're on this like is it on the same deck? Like how many decks does this thing have?
Oh, is it on the same deck as the bridge?
Yeah.
Yes. Remember that the ship also has the top section detach, and the bridge is actually
Right,
not
is-
on that section.
Right.
It is the
main
smaller
bridge
little
is, like-
cockpit.
yeah. Do we have do we have a cool underbridge like the Shenzhou?
A cool underbridge. So the way we
You
had
know,
done
the
it
bridge on the
before
bottom.
No,
Or
was
is
that
the
we
bridge,
had
or is the bridge actually not on the exterior? Like do we not have a bridge that's vulnerable because it's on top of the ship and just like exposed?
yeah, because the top
Yeah.
of the ship is the small one that separates
like,
separates
there's no
off,
reason
right?
there's no reason the bridge has to be on top of the ship.
Like it would. I feel like our bridge is probably
think
where
that was
most
actually one of the
ship
rules
battle
from Gene
bridge would
Roddenberry.
be.
Yeah, no, I think Gene Roddenberry was like put the bridge on top so that it signals peaceful intent rather than like we're protecting our command center.
And because he was Navy, and putting the bridge on the bottom of a Navy ship would be silly.
This is fair.
I thought he was a pilot. Maybe he was a Navy pilot.
Yeah, there are
I mean,
pilots in the
if-
Navy.
I was
No,
just
he
gonna say
wasn't a
the
naval
Navy
aviator.
definitely has pilots.
Yeah, he wasn't a naval aviator. He wasn't an officer.
Purple
All
says
Air
pilots are
Force.
officers.
Anyway,
all pilots
are
are
we on the
officers.
same deck as the shuttle? As
Yes.
the shuttle bay? Okay, so how many doors would we have to get through? Like, could we just get there in like a minute or two?
A few doors. I'm going to say it's 3 doors. You should be able to get through this pretty quick.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you act out the scene where your character
3 doors down.
crowbars each door and make you roll for crowbarring each door.
Okay. All right. So I tell Salal that she has the con, such as it is. All
Okay.
right. Senior officer is with me. Let's go to the shuttle bay.
All right, this is a scene change. I'm taking a point. So we go to the shuttle bay where you have the ship's only shuttle, because this is a tiny ship.
What kind of shuttle is it?
So it's a
Almost
little,
about to
oh,
sneeze.
God.
Excuse me.
What?
I sneezed.
Oh, okay.
Did Discord suppress it?
It did.
I did not
Wow,
hear it.
okay. Chat, did you hear me sneeze?
Inquiring minds.
I mean, your chat wouldn't have heard me sneeze, but my chat might have heard me sneeze.
No.
Okay. Doesn't really matter.
So, given that your ship already separates into two ships, one of them that can hold, I think,
Yep.
4 people.
Whoa. Wait, the other ship. I thought the other ship was like a runabout size kind of thing. That can hold a
Basically,
lot
yeah.
more than
Or
4.
not 4, but yeah. More or less runabout sized. You could probably get a dozen in there if you standing room.
Okay, but
You
could
have
be
one
fully
shuttle?
crewed by 4.
It looks like you could probably fit 4 people on there.
Okay. The shuttle's like a standard like Type 9 Class 2 shuttle,
Yeah.
like from Voyager.
Yeah.
Not the clunky chunky one, but the smoother, smaller one.
Right.
Okay.
Like the threshold one.
Yeah, like that one. Or the one that Worf and Picard chased Data in Insurrection.
That is a Type 11.
That was a Type 11?
Yeah,
it
it's the
looked
same
like a-
size as, because the ship that Data was in, it was a Venture class Scout. So
Yeah, the shuttle that Picard took was a lot smaller than that.
yeah, that ship,
It looked like a Type
the
9.
shuttle and that Scout ship were pretty on parity size wise. But
Really?
anyway, yeah.
Okay, anyway, so we have a Type 9 shuttle, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's the 4 of us get in there.
Okay.
If Naomi
And then we
doesn't
can-
die by the end of the
I'm
episode.
gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna another cough drop. So let's see what those sensors can tell us. Lieutenant Norell? Do we have
One-
stats for a shuttle?
I'll let you do another science reason.
Wait, we need stats for the shuttle, right?
Yeah, we get them right out of the book here.
Yeah, okay. Let me
Okay.
I've got the
science
book
reason.
on PDF.
Whoop.
Oh, nice job, Norel.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that we have like some working sensors, I can do something.
So that's 3. You can also roll for the shuttle. I want to say it's like science sensors are like 5 together or something. I don't have that immediately
See if
up.
I
I'm going
can-
through the book.
Yeah, 13 probably wouldn't cut it.
Yeah, probably not.
Let me see if I can find the stats for the shuttle.
233. Okay, yeah. So I'm calling this just a shuttlecraft. For science sensors, science is 1, sensors is 4, so that's a 5 for that assist.
Yeah, called it.
13, a little too high. So, 3 points off of that. You do get that the energy is basically all being drawn towards the planet's surface. You can't tell from here where it is. It's kind of broad, almost like it's not going to a specific single point.
Interesting.
I wonder if it might be some sort of atmospheric effect.
Vampire planet.
The same stuff that's blocking normal comms. Maybe.
That's right. So if you recall, the post was not in regular contact with Starfleet or the Federation because regular comms did not go through this envelope around the planet that was attributed to planet's odd, like kind of more, a layer of the planet that rocky planets don't usually have between kind of the crust and the mantle.
Huh.
Naomi
I
T-posing.
guess use
Yeah.
a point.
Huh? What? Why
use
am I
a
T-posing?
point
The
and
hell?
I don't know.
There you go.
Ah!
3 extra points.
But yeah, use a point to I guess see if it's basically just dissipating in the atmosphere, like enveloping the planet overall. can tell that it's not going to a specific point. Like, try to
Okay.
figure out what's happening to the energy as it goes into the atmosphere.
Okay. So by doing a more in-depth, let's say a polarity analysis on this, you can see that it is breaking up into smaller points as it gets very low in the atmosphere, but it's breaking up into
I found the stats
multiple
for a shuttlecraft.
smaller points that are separated by like a couple 100 kilometers each. You can generate over the
Okay, so
surface
it
of the
is-
planet below you a little map of where, say, about a dozen of these points are.
So it is going somewhere. It's just not going the same place all at once.
That would also make it much more difficult to
And then I'll bank the other two.
track down or defeat. If I were looking to create some sort of anti-starship dampening field, I would want redundancies.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a distributed thing.
Well, we could pick one and try to take the shuttle down and then investigate.
If we did that, I would recommend we make sure the shuttle is set up to glide. We might not get a powered descent.
Yeah, they might end up using the same thing against the shuttle. Maybe we'd be better off using the transporters on the shuttle to beam us down to the planet. What do you think? Are we still within beaming range, or does the electromagnetic interference
You should still be able to beam down to the surface.
Okay.
As
Using
long
a
as you
shuttle's
have a
transporter.
working transporter.
Does
Now,
is the shuttle's transporter working?
The shuttle appears to be powering normally right now.
Mm-hmm.
The only odd part of that I'll point out here is that you are in low orbit. You are whipping around this planet in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're on the other side of it, excuse me, if you needed to beam someone else up, you'll need to wait until you pass over that side again. So,
Well, we could use the shuttle's tractor beam to drag the Earhart into a geostationary orbit, or will that be outside of the beaming range because of the weird magnetic field?
wait, you're going to use the tractor beam from inside the Earhart to drag it?
No, if we wanted to, we could fly the shuttle outside of the ship,
Oh,
tractor
okay.
the Earhart, and then drag it somewhere safer.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, if it
Geostationary
has enough
or
power.
astrostationary, I suppose, is a good deal higher up.
Would that be within range of the of beaming because of the planet's unique magnetic field?
That should still be within range of beaming.
Would we be high enough away from the planet's magnetic field to be able to contact Starfleet Command?
No.
Okay. So, if we wanted to, we could take the shuttle out of the no comm zone and then contact Starfleet, right?
That's right. That should be okay as long as the shuttle doesn't have its power drain.
Yeah.
Then we'll have two problems instead of one.
Yeah, then we would. Okay, so I'm thinking that whatever is draining the power from the ship probably has sensor capability, and if we launch another craft, they're probably going to detect that and then zap the shuttle with whatever power siphoning, beam that they have, and then we'll have two stranded vessels.
Exactly.
So we probably shouldn't create another. We probably shouldn't separate
Another
the
point of
shuttle's
failure,
signature from the main ship. We should probably use it from within the ship, which means we'll have limited transporter windows of about what would you say 20 minutes? 20 minutes transporter yes, 20 minutes transporter no for any particular individual point on the planet.
Basically like that, yeah.
Okay. I mean, tap com badge. Contact Shenta. Shenta, any luck trying to block the power drain or restore boost our power output to overcome it?
Another long pause, and I don't really have a way to block it.
Okay. Sounds like we need to go down there and shut those things down. We also we don't have the sick bay is not working, so we can't have the doctor disguise us as natives. But we should probably go talk to Betrexa. Is that her name?
Brixena?
Brixena.
Mimi knows
Rexena.
something about this. Yeah.
I'm bad with names.
I think I wrote her name in the Discord chat.
If I try and tab into the Discord chat, it'll make the stream disappear because I have to keep Queenie's pop out video on top of regular Discord window.
Gotcha.
Because jank.
Okay, I can also put it in the
It's
Roll20 window.
It's Brexena. It's Rexena or Brexena with a B?
Brexena starts with the B.
Yeah, you didn't get it right either, Phoenix.
No, but that's because I can't hear for shit, not because I can't remember for shit.
There's two N's. It's fine.
I also
It
can't
doesn't
remember
matter.
for
It's
shit,
fine.
but that's neither here nor there.
Okay, all right.
All right. For now, things seem to be stable. So let's go to sickbay and see if Dr. Brixena has any information for us.
Okay, I'm taking another point because we're going to another scene.
Okay.
All right, and you
Unless
walk
guys
into
had
sick
other
bay.
things you wanted to use the shuttle for. Sky,
Mm-hmm.
you're the doctor.
What about the shuttle? Oh, I am the doctor. This
Right.
is true.
And so you get to the sick bay, and we have
So
Dr.
I'm
Allen
just-
there, along with Brexena, who's just kind of sitting upright on one of the beds. Brexena was wearing, we noticed that she had, basically was camouflage, more or less, to be out in the woods near there. And she had also been carrying a phase rifle, presumably also for hunting, that was depowered when she was beamed up. Her outfit has a couple of pockets on it also, as well as being colored to blend into the local wilderness. And it looks like some of those pockets might have things in them, but who knows?
Okay. Doctor, how is our patient? Or how is your patient?
That's a good question. Out of character. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't actually know the answer to that question.
Give me a medicine reason, difficulty 0.
Okay. Reason. Yeah, come here. Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
I rolled 2 successes.
Brixena is perhaps slightly undernourished, but otherwise doing pretty much okay. There are a couple of places where there are wounds that she had apparently sought after with equipment on hand. Perhaps just a basic dermal regenerator, and then she has one place that it looks like a bone break was corrected and not 100% healed correctly, but good enough for government work.
Well, I'd say she's actually in pretty good shape considering everything she's been through.
All right. Can we talk to her?
Be my guest.
All right.
You can, but I'm going to say also, Dr. Allen, one other thing you notice is that she is mute. She is both deaf and
Oh.
mute.
Oh, okay. Well, I amend my statement.
And
oh,
I feel like that still would actually be a statement. Like, you can. Not sure what good it's gonna do.
right. You could be my guest, but she hasn't really said much since she got here. I suspect she either can't talk or isn't willing to.
she looks over at you guys while you're talking. She quirks up one eyebrow, and we'll say,
I do a little wave.
She smiles slightly and waves back. Brexena is Bolian, recall, so she totally has blue skin with the ridge going through the middle of her face and through the back. She also has a bit of
And
hair,
no
but
hair,
it's only
right?
on one side of the ridge,
Oh,
silvery color.
Bolians have. Oh yeah, there are some Bolians with hair.
There are some Bolians with hair,
I forgot about that.
but she has it only on the one side of the ridge.
Okay, so she's like a cyberpunk character.
Yeah, sure.
But as far as Dr. Allen's concerned, he hasn't really necessarily found a medical cause for her being mute.
Yeah.
She just is.
Dr. Brexena, can you hear us?
You see, as you're speaking to her, she is kind of watching your lips a little. She holds up her hand and she waves it.
You need to use sign language.
No, we can text. This is the 24th century. I grabbed two pads.
Yeah, Brixetta rolls her eyes.
Yeah, I grabbed two pads and and open a chat between the two of them.
I don't. I was more wondering, as a player, do we have to use sign language? But,
Yeah.
Dr.
Yeah,
Allen's
so,
just like, I can't determine if she is mute for a medical reason or not.
She grabs a pad,
Okay,
taps,
well, anyway,
taps,
I
holds it
hand
up,
her
and
a
it
pad.
says, "Thank you."
So we have. So I just type in the chat. What happened to you?
Tap, 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 tap. Post shut down. Locals attacked. Tap, 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 tap. Years ago. Question mark?
I type back. The last report we received from your outpost was 1 year ago, but when we investigated the outpost, it seemed that there had not been anyone in there for 3 years.
Tap, tap, tap. 3 sounds right. Tap, 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 tap. Was out when attack.
Okay, so I asked clarification. You left to do research and were attacked by Larisians?
She shakes her head and waves a hand. Not research. Leisure. With one foot, she prods the phase rifle that's leaning against the bed.
You were hunting?
She nods.
Okay. We can actually program these things to do text-to-speech, so we could just... Yeah.
Yeah, I assume this thing, you can just set it to voice mode, and it will write down immediately what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
I honestly thought you might have already been doing that.
Use pad talk.
No,
question?
yeah. So okay, so she types, pad talks, I talk, pad types.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we should have done.
She seems to laugh a little.
Guy.
Who attacked you?
Locals.
Larisians? Jatar?
Lucians. Other scientists. Taken. There's a thoughtful moment. At least 2 taken.
So there were 4 scientists total. Her, the 2 that were taken, and there's 1 more unaccounted for.
That's right.
Who was taken by the Larisians, and who was left unaccounted for?
Telesh. Zerti. Didn't see Oleander. Haven't found. Been just surviving.
So you haven't seen any sign of Zerti and Teles since they were taken?
No. Capital, probably. Why 3 years?
apparently somebody had been sending false reports for the first 2 years. We were getting reports from the outpost as per normal, and it wasn't until the missed check-in this year, that we suspected anything.
She gives
We
you
have
like
to
a.
assume that your prime directive has been violated by this point.
She reads the pad, and then she gives you like a kind of confused look. And then she taps. Locals, no technology. Until some recently. No computers. They fake?
They
She shakes her
fake?
head. They make fake reports?
The Larisians?
She
Could
nods.
Could it have been one of the other outpost scientists? Either the captured ones being coerced to send fake reports, or Dr. Oleander for some reason?
She thinks. Shrugs. Still don't
We
understand
saw
attack.
She said, still understand attack?
Still don't understand attack. No problem with hologram.
Sounds like they almost had some sort of inside source.
Wondered
We
saying.
saw a video log that did not have audio, where it appeared that you were having an argument with it was the last log in the computer. It was her and Oleander having an argument, right?
Yeah, that's right. No, Oleander had an argument with Telesh. Afterwards, at the end of that, Brexena entered the room and seemed to be talking with Telesh.
Can you tell us what was discussed in that log? Do you know what that was about?
She's thinking some. And she writes, "See physical confrontation? Question mark.
See physical confrontation. We
Taps.
didn't see a physical confrontation, did we?
Was there a fight?" She writes. "No, you did not see a fight."
No, we didn't see a fight, just an argument.
Erased? Question mark.
Possibly.
If there was a physical fight, maybe it was erased. Whatever record of it there was, that's all we saw.
Did that happen right before you went out on your hunting trip? Or was that...
She sets the pad down and kind of like rubs at her eyes for a second. Then picks the pad back up. Oleander, thoughtful. She's thinking about it for a second, writes, "Desperate. Assertive. Wanted, attempt, active interaction."
He wanted to
Why would he
violate the
want to
Prime
do that?
Directive and directly interact with the natives?
She gives another so-so reaction. No direct violation. Disguise.
So he would have...
Walk among.
Was that authorized within your mission parameters?
She shakes her head.
Do you guys have any questions?
We did have disguises, she writes.
Now, why have disguises if you're not going to use them?
Be ready.
Well, I mean, there's part
Emergencies.
of the standard for if you are out there in the field observing and then you do get found, it's better to be disguised as one of them.
She reaches down into one of her pockets and pulls out this kind of like thin gray, some kind of perhaps metallic thing. And she presses it onto her forehead. And so it looks kind of stupid, like she's just stuck like a small phone or something onto her forehead. And then she taps it twice. And then there's a little holographic effect, and her head appears as one of the Larisians.
Okay.
Well, that's helpful.
She holds up her
That's very
hand, and her
helpful.
hand is still blue. And she smiles, reaches down, and pulls on a glove.
Okay,
Okay, so there's
Well, that's going
obviously limitations.
She
that's going to be helpful.
double taps it again, turns off. She puts it back in her pocket.
Do you mind if we
Replicate
with
those?
those are pretty standard piece of equipment for these types of missions, right? Or do we know whether those would be standard and in the replicator database on the shuttlecraft?
She looks, shakes her head. Special, new.
No, I'm asking you out of character. Would those be
Oh.
in the...
No,
Yeah.
this is a fairly new thing you haven't seen before.
Oh. Yo, that was cool. I tell her.
Yeah. She gets a pad out again and she taps. 3-4 hours.
Okay, that's how long it lasts before the power cell runs out?
She nods.
Okay. Could we do you mind if I take a scan of that so we can replicate them?
She gets it back out of her pocket and hands it over.
Okay, great. I scan it with the tricorder. And upload it to the shuttle's database so that we can replicate them later.
Okay. It looks like they do have some complex technology in them. It might be
some what
kind of
technology?
difficult to get a standard replicator to reproduce them.
Oh, unreplicatable technology. Got it.
Huh. I mean, maybe we could take a I mean, all the parts of the ship are like, is there an industrial replicator on the ship that we could plug into the shuttle?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
And there were supposed to
So
be a
that
couple
would
in the
probably-
base.
Okay. Well, the base is kaput.
Mm-hmm.
But we could probably replicate them if we needed to. But maybe not on the fly from the shuttle without, the industrial replicator.
Mm-hmm.
Lieutenant, Subcommander, do you have any questions?
I wish we'd had access to their logs down in their duck blind. Do you know any reason why any of the staff would have wanted to sabotage the duck blind?
She shakes her head. She's looking between you, and she seems to be looking out west.
Oh, I'm there?
Or were you there?
Yeah, I
Why not?
thought I mean, why not?
Because I'm the doctor.
Oh, yeah, you were doing the doctor in that scene.
Okay.
I'm the doctor in this scene.
So
Right.
maybe you stayed with the shuttle just in case somebody needed something.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean,
realize that
somebody had to stay with the shuttle.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Since
it'd run
it's our
away.
only...
Okay, so
Okay. Anyway, other players, do you have questions?
Were there any medical conditions that we should be aware of any of the other team members? Just so if we find them, we kind of know what to expect.
I would actually like to speak with the captain, like off to the side.
Okay, sure.
she looks thoughtfully
Step
at
into
Dr.
the
Allen for a bit.
Corridor.
The
And then she nods,
um,
taps out, hands a pad. Zerti, specific nutrition dependent. Tiburonian.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that'll. I really hope that they're able to get the right food.
She nods.
Well, if we beam down there, we should bring some. There's got to be an emergency ration. That Starfleet emergency rations are engineered to, or like they're formulated to be edible by any Federation species, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean the emergency rations will have the specific nutrition that a Tiburonian needs long term.
Okay, and I guess I
But-
mean there's probably some species that have such a different physiology that they can't eat something that like a human could eat.
Hmm.
Okay, but okay, so they're do we would the ship be equipped with emergency rations that have the specific nutrient that the Tiburonian needs to eat?
Replicate them with the shuttle.
So I'll
probably.
say that it does if the ship has a Tiburonian crewman or somebody with a similar need. So
Do we? What are
That-
I don't know anything about Tiburonians.
they're the ones with the big ears.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah, that doesn't narrow it down at all.
Yeah, but I wanted to say it. They also sometimes when they're
How do you
showing they
spell
have
Tiburonian?
little notches in the middle or like little horns in the middle of their head and then no hair. Other times, I think once we saw a woman in original series who had gigantic eyebrows and a huge fuzzy head. So I will let you do a medicine.
Tiburonian.
Tiburon. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where the fuck? These are from the original series, aren't they?
Some of them are from original. They showed one on DS9 once. And then I have no idea. They probably appeared in New Trek. I don't keep track. So I will let you
there's
do a
one-
medicine insight difficulty 2 to figure out where else there might be some rations on your ship to provide.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, so we don't have
Alan
a
can do that.
yeah.
2 successes.
Okay, so Tiburonian also share a similar nutritional need with, let's say, Trill, and so that should be fine. And so if you have stuff that just, I don't know, Neril eats, that should cover the same problem.
You have for a Narelle snack.
there is some crossover between the Trill diet and the Tiburonian diet. So, Lieutenant Narelle might be able to donate some of her food.
Well,
My
so
snacks.
I mean, well, no. So like, if the rations that are replicated to stock the ship for emergencies are formulated based on the crew's needs, based on the crew roster.
They may not all be the same, though.
Well, yeah, but it means that the ship would be stocked with rations that she could eat.
Yes,
Okay,
I was
so
kind of
we've got-
joking that we were going to steal Narelle's food
Oh,
because that's Dr. Allen's sense of humor.
Yeah, Dr. Allen's thing is just totally straight face, that stuff. Yeah, I like it.
okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, because we kind of based him on Hawkeye Pierce. So
Yeah. Right.
that's
Okay. All right.
Okay, so when
and then
we
Dr. Allen just looks at you and just goes, "I was joking."
That's a joke. You're laughing your ass off right now.
very good, Doctor.
So,
I'm trying to think if I have any more questions. But
Oh, I was gonna
yeah, you wanted to talk to me.
mention. Well, yeah, I was gonna mention that we shouldn't necessarily take everything the Bullion says at face value. They are well known among the Romulan people for their espionage capabilities.
What reason would she have to deceive us?
Oh, I think this was just a me and Dolova
Oh.
conversation,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's not a spy, and like, just because the Bullion, government historically had a very competent intelligence service doesn't mean that any random Bullion is, suspicious.
Roxana tugs at Alan's sleeve and then does,
I mean, you would.
Yeah, sweetheart, what can I do for you?
she does this.
Does what? Oh.
I mean, she's still got the
Oh, just
pad,
goes
right? The pad now text to speech whatever she wants, right?
Yeah, but
Well,
she doesn't
I
want to
mean,
get
it's
leave
just-
records of this.
It's just easier. That's easier.
Yeah.
That's why most people who are deaf or hard of hearing will sign over texting because
yeah.
it
Oh,
takes
she doesn't.
longer to text.
She doesn't want water, does she?
No.
No,
Okay.
wait, what? She doesn't want water? What?
No, she does not want water. She rolls her eyes,
she-
and she does it like this
Oh,
with the
okay.
little one, and then
So she can hear what they're saying?
no, she's just trying to get your attention to see if you can provide some alcohol or some
Oh, I
synthahol.
was just trying to figure out why she would say that. My autistic brain's like, I don't understand.
She's been living in the
Um,
wilderness with crap for years, occasionally getting stuff from town when she went in to risk some hologram time.
I mean, this is Dr. Hawkeye Allen. Um,
Yeah, Dr. Hawkeye would totally hook her
I've
up
got a
with some good booze.
still in my office. Doctor, I've got a still in my office, Alan.
She gives a big,
And he just kind of looks. He just kind of looks at her like, not in front of the captain. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Not in front of the captain.
it's a wink and a nod, and she's good.
I mean, this happens while Dulova and I are in a pull-aside in the corridor.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
this is what's
So
happening while
we're
you're
not
doing
here to
that.
we're not here to observe this.
Yeah.
My comments were out of character.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying that I'm not gonna do it while y'all are standing right there.
Yeah, this is just between them. Okay, go ahead. Back to the Neko Doliva conversation.
I mean, wouldn't you think it was offensive if I said something like all Romulans are suspicious because the Tal Shiar is very good at what they do?
Captain, you would be correct.
Well, meow.
She just meows?
That's very Romulan of Dolova. I'm just saying.
Consider your observation noted, Sub Commander.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's go back. I have a few more questions for fuck. I know it's like Betrexa or Brexena. There we go.
Brexena, yeah.
It's Brexena.
She gives you
I'm
an
getting
innocent eyebrows high look.
Right, because Booleans have hair, so they have eyebrows. That was out of character. Dr. Brex... Sorry. Dr. Brexena, do you have any idea
The ears twitching.
where in the Yeah, they can't not. Like, they're part of my body.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Is it not? Do Booleans are Booleans like humans in that they find cats like irresistibly cute because cats evolved to make humans think they're cute? This is not a question that I asked in character. This is just me asking the GM. Do other humanoid species find cats cute the same way humans find cats cute?
Give me a roll.
I feel like this should be a question that Nico asks Dr. Brexena.
No, that's not something I'm gonna ask a distressed like rescue person. Like anyway, so I asked Brexena if she has any idea where. No, I'm not trying to catch squitches. I imagined because you reacted to my ears twitching. I imagined that was in character for a second, and then I got curious. Out of character. Did Brexena react to my ears twitching?
No.
Okay, because in character, my character's ears do move, with the mood to like the way a cat's would.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't gotta explain it.
Okay. Anyway. Excuse me. Dr. Brexena, Do you have any idea? Do you have any information that might help us narrow down the location of your captured colleagues, other than just capital city?
She shakes her head.
Okay. Um,
Might help us to know where the capital city is.
can you, if we pull up a map of the planet, would you be able to tell us where the capital city is?
She nods.
Great. I grab another pad and I pull up a map of the planet.
You give it to her, and she stares at it for a minute. And then she points down at it. Here?
I mean, it's pinched to zoom. You know, like she can zoom in if she wants. Do we not have like detailed satellite scans of the like? Would this not have been in like the standard reports from years ago?
She
Like,
reaches into one of
what
her
civilization?
pockets, and she pulls out her own little pad
Uh-huh.
and puts it down next to your pad
Okay.
and shows what is supposed to be the capital city on each one of them. The capital city on hers appears to be a much older kind of place than the scan you have on yours. It
Much
even has like
older?
a couple of castles and then like straw housing and such like that. The scan on yours appears to have a lot of housing that is actual roofing and things like that, not just straw. Like these are streets through this city. Hers, they're just little crooked pathways. Yours, it looks like there's some things that might be coming up to be factories or something? Workshops?
Hundreds
Okay,
of
so,
years
like-
of technological development in a very short period of time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She really looks at you like kind of dumbfounded. She goes, saw the guns.
The gun.
Yeah, they had guns when they had what appeared to be chemical propelled firearms when we observed them approaching the exploded outpost.
She taps on a pad. Slug throwers. Caveman shit.
I wouldn't
Captain
be so
Neko,
sure.
Captain Neko trying to resist going on a an autistic info dump about comparing and contrasting directed energy versus slug projectile weapons from her time on the holodeck, you know, playing, you know, retro scenarios. Anyway,
Captain Neko plays a lot of Call of Duty.
no,
the
she doesn't play
holodeck?
Call of Duty. She plays
Duty.
she plays like
Duty.
Cyberpunk 2077 and, you know,
Okay.
that kind of thing.
God. Okay. They finally got it working. All right.
1980s shit that has like, you know, like she probably programmed Terminator as a holo adventure.
She taps again. Yes, capital city. Taps the
Okay.
pad.
But the layout has changed so much that you wouldn't have any idea where they might be holding your colleagues.
She nods. Tap.
Okay.
Been visiting nearby village.
She shows us the village that she's been visiting.
Yeah, she can. She scrolls over to it.
Okay.
That place does not appear
we
to
have
have
a-
changed a whole lot.
Okay. From our scans of the capital city, can we identify like government buildings, you know, that kind of thing? Are the castles still there?
I'm going to make you roll for that. No, you do not see the castles.
Okay.
But this is like you were trying to look at basically satellite pictures of what is more or less like a 19th century town and figure out what there is the government buildings.
I mean, that sounds like exactly what my autism is designed for.
Do you have that focus?
So,
Do you have a city design
I
focus?
don't, like, no, I'm just saying in real life.
Oh, in real life. Okay.
Yeah. Like no, my character does not have that as a focus.
Okay.
My character is probably not an expert on urban planning.
Yeah, I am. I think I'll give it to you as an engineering insight, difficulty 2, to figure out where you think they are there.
Engineering Insight.
Yeah.
Difficulty 2.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 success.
Okay. They're big ones towards the center.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, so like I
Rexena
turned to
looks
the,
at you and just does. Can we go?
Where would you like to go? The ship is out of power. Wait, hold on. Do you have any idea why, like, how anyone on the surface of the planet might be draining the power from our ship? We're dead in the water.
What?
Yeah, have you noticed how it's dark in here and there's only emergency lighting and none of the main equipment is functioning?
She
Not
looks
mood
around
lighting,
and
it
goes,
turns out.
and then just taps out. Oh. Why?
We don't know. The power is being siphoned from several points on the planet.
New to me.
Was the outpost equipped with any sort of technology that could be used for that?
She laughs, shakes her head.
Didn't think so, had to ask. Okay, so out of character, I'm pretty sure this is a random event that can happen when you build an observation post over a pre FTL planet in Stellaris, and I'm pretty sure I know what's going on.
Well, don't metagame it.
Okay.
I mean, my suspicion is that Oleander has decided to become this planet's god king, or something.
Okay.
That did not that did cross my mind
Uh,
earlier, but
Honestly,
I
tracks with the sort of thing that could happen in Star Trek, for that matter.
Yeah. Did that ever happen in a
There
Star
was
Trek episode?
There was an entire episode in Stargate about that too.
Oh, there was.
I
There was.
feel like
There was.
Star
I mean,
Trek
that
had
did
it, yeah.
happen a little bit in Strange New Worlds.
There's an episode of original series where a guy goes into a civilization and supposedly corrects them by making them Nazis.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It goes well for him.
One of those we have to use all of the,
Yeah, it's
uniforms that we have made from all these other shows that we've done.
yeah. Like we're doing this at Paramount. We have all this gear already from these movies we just made. We can just do this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do we have enough data to ascertain whether one of the energy siphon things is in the capital city?
You have a map of where they are. You did not have any as being in the capital city. But
Okay.
they look like they're nowhere, basically.
Like just in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah. Just scattered around the surface.
I think we should probably go beam down and check one of those out before we try and infiltrate the city. Because if we can stop the power drain from the ship and then have the ship's capabilities with us, then we'll be in a much better position to deal with anything else. I think the priority is secure the safety of the ship and its crew.
No argument from me.
That's what my values tell me on my character sheet. Protect your team.
I think that's good. So,
Yeah. All right, let's formulate an away team to go down and investigate one of the energy siphoning sources.
okay. So, using the transporters,
Sub-Commander, are you gonna make me stay up here?
shuttle transporters can only do, I think it's 4 people at a time.
Oh, I thought it was 2. I'll take 4.
I'll give you 4.
Okay.
That's it. So who do you want to
Um,
send?
Well, we probably should just send 4. That way, when we need to beam up, we can beam everybody up at once in case we need to get out fast
Okay.
to avoid further contamination or, possibly being captured.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah. Um,
Dr. Brixena, are you up to going back down to the planet?
She takes a long
I don't
sigh
think we should. She's been through a lot.
and gives
I
a
don't think we
thumbs
should
up.
make her. Yeah, she's up for it. Okay.
Dr. Allen's
Um,
just gonna go behind his desk real quick, and he's gonna come out with a shot glass, and he looks at the captain straight in the eyes and says, "For the pain."
Yeah,
As
Brixena
he
looks at the
hands
captain.
her a shot glass.
Gives a-
Doctor, I defer to your medical expertise in this matter.
Good.
Yeah, so she does a quick
Um,
and then pounds the bed a couple of times.
Wait, but okay, before we start getting ready to beam down and whatnot, I asked Dr. Brexana if she knows what happened to her hearing.
Taps, taps, taps. Born this way.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe I was just asking if it was something that the doctor could, an injury from that you sustained on the planet that the doctor might.
She sighs, shakes her head.
Okay. All right, so who's gonna be on the away team?
So it sounds like we're sending Brixena.
Yeah. Do we have stats for her?
I do.
Okay.
They're not in the game. I never put him in Roll20, but I got him.
That's fine. Give them to me later. I can put them in for you next episode.
Yeah.
We need technical experts who can figure out the
Yeah.
the energy drain. Oh, hi Rexa.
Hey, Rexa.
I need to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, you're fine.
Welcome, Rexa. We're gathering together in a away team to investigate how this planet is draining power from our lovely ship, the USS Earhart.
I suggest myself, Dr. Brixena, Lieutenant Norell.
Well, that's 4.
Well, I named 3.
Oh, yourself, Dr. Brexena, Lieutenant Norell.
Mm-hmm.
Dolova, you have decent engineering, right? Your stats?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got an engineer, a scientist, a local expert.
Maybe our security chief.
Yeah, let's send Salal down. And so Sky can play Rexena, I guess, for this.
Sure.
And then the 2 of you can play your characters, and then I'll play Salal.
Okay. So, Sky, if you want, for Brixena.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I can
So,
do that.
let me see. What else was I doing with? So, Brixena has focuses in sociology, psychology, and, as you might guess, hunting.
Okay.
All right, so for this away mission, they're going to be wearing disguises. So, like, I don't know, like, if we can get Brixena to describe the kind of clothing that the locals would wear, then we can have the shuttle replicator replicate them. We can. I want to issue, since it seems like the locals were very armed and angry.
Uh-huh.
We should probably go down with like phaser rifles. I mean, though I guess hand phasers are probably more powerful than whatever they've got. It's not like they have like Well, you know what? They might have fucking force fields
Should
and
we
stuff.
just go down with slug throwers, perhaps, so as not to risk further contaminating their technological base?
I mean, that requires a whole different set of training than to use directed energy weapons. Like, Salal might know how to do that, but and there's also no stun setting, and they can. I think that would be a liability.
Well, and also if they were slug throwers, they wouldn't have a stun setting, and that would mean we would have to be taking on threat in order to use them.
Yeah, and also, like the Starfleet phasers have a whole lot more utility than a weapon that is designed only to like kill and maim. Like you can use this like the reason the phaser has so many different settings is for utility, not just for combat. um let's okay, so let's so all will take a phaser rifle, just I guess just one,
Okay.
so that in case you run into some sort of unexplained technology, which the planet seems to have, you might be able to like power through an energy field or something if needed. But I guess the rest of you maybe like, unless like you want to for your own out of character fun, take the long rifle. And she could like put it in like a leather sleeve or something, so it looks like she's just carrying any old rifle,
Mhm.
you know, unless it's needed. Right, and the hand phasers can be concealed in your pockets or below your cloaks or whatever, robes. So
You'll have to stun them with dashing good looks as an offer from the chat, a proposal.
I mean, have you seen Lieutenant Salal? Can you pull up the graphic again?
Yeah, I can put up the Salal graphic
God.
here. God knows, y'all want to give me as many reasons as
Gotta have an
possible
excuse for it.
to throw up our
Gotta have an
big-titted
excuse for it
Andorian.
every-
I have no idea who did this art. I found this online. she's got big
Yeah,
ones.
she's our security chief. She's our security chief.
Oh Lord, indeed.
We're still getting sued for this.
Yeah. Look, let us know. I'll totally credit you.
Okay. I'm back.
And I make no money off of this shit.
Your stream's not monetized?
What? They give me like 2 cents for the ads or something?
Whatever. More than a handful is a waste. Oh my god, Diana.
Oh Lord.
So the solution is to have more than one hand on them. Right? If they're too big for one hand.
Focus, focus, focus.
If they're
You're doing
too
an
big,
away
I
team.
am focused. I'm very focused right now.
Not on
the
that.
right thing?
The right one and the left one.
No.
God.
QR. Thank you, QR, for the gift sub to Commander Diana Rigg for the breast
Tonight,
size
King.
commentary.
Adorably useless lesbians.
Okay, so
Okay.
I guess we should let Rexena recommend what kind of camouflage and clothing we should take. And then whatever. It feels so like as big of a Trekkie as I am, it feels really weird whenever they just beam down to another planet in their Starfleet pajamas with only a phaser and a tricorder and no like they don't have any sort of PPE whatsoever, you know?
Yeah.
I have a great thing for this, by the way.
So I mean,
as
like
far
in
as Rexena's recommendations, I have something very excellent for this actually.
And let me also say thank you for the gift subs, QR. Congratulations, gift subs to Commander Tragic Blue 21 and Purple. Okay, go ahead.
Like in Enterprise and later Star Treks, they don't do that, you know. And in movies, they're better equipped. But you know, like in the TV shows prior to that, they're just going down in their ship duty uniform instead of like away mission gear.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they changed that.
Well, budgets being budgets.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
this,
congrats,
this is
Doc.
a game of imagination. We have unlimited budget.
But
Yeah.
Izzy, what's the
Yes.
idea?
But okay, so hear me out. So Brexena, we're going to dress like inconspicuously, right? But Brexena is not going to give any recommendations on camouflage until we get to the surface.
Okay.
And
Okay,
I know
so-
where I'm going with this. So,
Is
but
she gonna
it'll
make
be
us rub
best
dirt
to
all
act
over us?
it out. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
Brexena also has, she's wearing what is basically already camouflage and incorporates some dirt on it for sure. And looks like also some local foliage. But
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to just like demonstrate, like getting my fingers in the mud, streaking it over my face, and then like getting my cloak or whatever it is, rubbing that on the dirt, and then going to roll into some leaves.
awesome. This sounds like a, yeah, okay, this will be good.
And then just kind of like do this. Here's your camouflage, Captain.
Okay, so what's our away team again? It is Brexena.
Brexena, Salal, Dolova, and Narelle.
No. Okay. There we go. More gift subs to Rexa and Sam. Thank you, QR. Okay, so we have y'all. It sounds like you're going to be doing some. Love the winking emoji. God, we y'all are doing some first workup before you beam down there with some camouflage stuff. You are not trying to disguise yourself as locals. You are trying to just get yourself some actual blend-in stuff, yeah?
Well, no, we replicate. We plug the industrial replicator into the into the shuttle for a little bit and replicate enough of those holographic disguise thingies.
Okay. All right. Give me a roll for that. This is going to be an engineering control, difficulty 1.
Engineering control. Do you want to do
And
it?
congrats.
Dolova?
Thank you, QR. Congrats.
Yeah.
Elite Beef Bob.
Engineering control difficulty 1.
Yeah.
I do not have a focus that applies to this.
I think people just like making the emojis show up on this thing here.
I am decent at plugging in an industrial replicator.
Welcome back, Shade Wave.
Okay. So that's one success. So you got it. Luckily, the anti-grav lifts are still also working because they're little localized devices. So you move it over and you, oh Lord. And you hook up the industrial replicator to the shuttle. Start. The heart, and somebody actually cashed in. I didn't realize I'd left eyebrows active here.
Hi, Rattlebones is.
Okay.
Live long and
I
prosper.
don't. Oh my god. I will be right back. One quick second.
I'm going to take this opportunity to go to the bathroom, too. BRB.
Okay. So. Oh, did everyone take bio break? Is that my fault?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
everyone
I should take
was
that.
like,
We're gonna
you know
do-
what? Let's just great time for a break.
We'll do a little intermission here, folks, and we'll
come.
come back with the away team beaming down to the surface. So, go to the bathroom. I will work on my eyebrows. Because somebody cashed that in. I thought I'd honestly turned it off for tonight. Blue Phoenix, you can choose the game for buy request, we're being told.
Oh,
Because QR did get 5 gift subs, so.
okay. Wow. I don't know. Like, don't ask me to make decisions. How dare?
Just depends on how mean you want to be.
Oh, that's the thing. I'm not. I try not to be mean.
You know
So
what's
then
funny?
Pick a game that you think she'll actually like.
I know I was going to be doing this tonight, so I already spent like half an hour on my eyebrows, like this afternoon. No, I'm not going to make them disappear. I'm not like, I have to pluck 1,500 hairs. They're in pretty good shape.
I mean, they're looking better than mine. Y'all, there's a reason I use a VTuber.
And yeah, Rattlebones we are running the Modifius 2D20. We're on 2nd edition, which sometimes I have to get corrected for. I ran a 1st edition game on this for 5 years. Blue is a little more familiar with the 2nd edition than I am, but it's mostly the same.
Mostly, yeah. I'm familiar enough with it to give Queenie a hard time sometimes.
Yeah,
That's my autism.
giving me individually a hard time.
Well, no, the Star Trek Adventure bit.
I got it. Wait, so what's your choice? And
Double it and pass it to the next person.
So for folks who aren't familiar with this, I do what I call by request, where if you get 5 gift subs on my stream, Battletoads, I will play a game of your choice as long as it's under $20 and probably just a retro console game, or it's one you get for me if it's more than that.
I'll have to think on this.
And yeah, thank you, QR, for all the gifts.
I'm back.
Well, Blue is refusing to make a choice for me for by request, so
What?
Well, I don't know what the options are, and it's too many options.
the options are pretty much whatever. Just pick whatever you like,
All
dog.
right, Satisfactory Night.
What?
I don't know. Do a Satisfactory stream.
I already do Satisfactory streams.
Well, do another one. I don't know.
What?
What is happening right now?
QR got 5 gift subs, and that gives a by request pick for one of my streams. You choose the game I play. QR gave it to Blue, and Blue is choosing to have me play a game I already play. Or giving
so
it to
has
somebody
be a new
else.
game?
I broke a nail.
So, Purple offering Children of a Dead Earth. Sam, Spy Fox. Blue, what do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll go with purples.
Okay. Children of a
I
Dead
have no
Earth.
idea what Children of a Dead Earth
I
is.
will
I guess we'll
look-
find out.
Into that.
Yeah, just don't give me the choice, because I'm gonna
Yeah.
say like Lion King Sega Genesis Edition,
Did that
and then we're not
routine
gonna be
work?
Then we're not gonna be friends anymore.
You pick what?
I'd pick the Lion King Sega Genesis Edition, and then we're not gonna be friends.
There we go.
anymore.
Yeah, go to hell. Okay, so all
That
right.
game was so
I don't know why that didn't work for you.
frustrating.
Okay, I think we're ready to keep going then. So we have our away team getting some stuff together. We're going to spend a bit of threat to bring some rifles.
Yeah. Well, so is it the same cost regardless of how many people bring the rifles, or does each rifle brought up the threat?
I honestly thought it was per, but I will defer to Blue's evaluation.
I think it is
I-
per.
I think you're right. I think it is per.
Okay?
Yeah. Well, and Braxena doesn't even have to bring the rifle she had.
Yeah. What?
She can bring that
No,
one for free.
Okay. So we reactivate, obviously, because it was depowered by the transporter.
Okay.
But yeah, Salal will bring a phaser rifle Type 3, and I think as far as extra weapons, that's it.
Salal, as pictured. Okay, I'm taking a momentum here. And Salal is bringing a phaser Type 3, so a rifle. Okay. Boop.
The kind from like First Contact, not like
Yeah.
the dumb looking ones from TNG.
Okay, yeah, those were so good. Such 80s energy rifles. Okay. And the four of you beam down to, we're going to say, like, you find the one that's the most isolated. You go over the different sites as you can scan them from the shuttle. And the most isolated one you see is that it's kind of in the middle of a plains area. And there aren't any Luresians for at least 10 miles.
Okay. Let's beam down there.
So,
Dolova, I guess you're in command of this away team because you're the senior officer going down.
Oh, Hidoki.
okay.
So, yeah, but like Salal or Sorel would be in charge of like.
Salal. Yeah, I mean,
So
she would
yeah,
make the
Salal would
security
be in
as
charge of like establishing the immediate security.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna defer to her long enough to make sure that we're not in immediate danger, and then we can start to try and get a pin on
Investigate.
this place.
Okay.
So yeah, let's beam down.
Okay, so Sky, you're playing Brexena, and then Naomi, you're playing Salal.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. The four of you materialize. This is in a basically what you'd call like a grassland or something like that. Its long grass comes up to maybe your ankles. It is a dark green color, a little darker than you would have expected, but hey, you're on an alien world, and that's how we know it is. You change the filter on the camera. And
That's right.
otherwise, it's just a pretty flat area. There's nothing technological nearby that you can see, really. In the distance towards west, forest, maybe? Some way south mountains. You don't see anything.
Tricorder scans give us anything?
Yeah, tricorders.
So, give me the tricorder read. As always, science, reason, difficulty 0.
I'm happy to do that.
No, purple, it is not a piss filter. It's just changes the green shade. You're killing me. It's not even a literal filter. This is 2026. It's you change the G value on the hex. It's fine. Okay, that's good. One extra
success.
point. There's a difficulty 0. Yeah, you do read the energy coming down, like 30 meters to your north. Is that an actual
And
filter?
I'll just kind of gesture.
Okay, okay. So, the four of you can walk that direction. And as you get over towards
Yeah.
that,
Do we see anything?
no. Except that it doesn't look like there's any grass around this area ahead. You come up on it, and it's this large circular, not even a depression. It's even with the ground around it. But it's just kind of like cloudy
Like
brown.
something's cloaked.
Like what?
Like something's cloaked.
You can't tell.
Like a crop circle.
I
Does the
poke it with
tricorder
a
read
stick.
does the tricorder read anything?
The tricorder is reading that the energy
Yeah,
is passing right here, right through the ground here. The only thing you can tell is that nothing's growing alive there.
Are there any like pebbles or rocks or something on the ground?
I already said I poke it with a stick. I grab a stick
Yeah,
and
but you're attached to the stick.
Okay.
You should probably throw something that isn't attached to a crew member.
It's okay. It is poked with the stick. The stick just goes through the air.
Okay. Is there anything?
Doesn't
Do
seem
the
like there's
tricorders
anything
detect
there
anything
directly.
underground?
The tricorders see that the energy does continue underground.
Are there any structures underground or unusual geological formations?
It's going a long ways underground. It's tough for your tricorder to pick up anything further.
How far before we lose readings?
Your tricorder is reading down to roughly 3 kilometers.
Right.
Okay.
So we're not digging there.
No.
I was just thinking that exact thing.
Y'all are standing in front of this big brown circle.
Are there dead plants there or just no plants?
It looks like there are no plants in the middle of the circle, but as the grass has kind of come into the edges, that does appear to have died.
Okay. How recently can the tricorders tell?
It's dead grass. They're not
Like,
going
is
to age
it
it.
decomposed? Does it appear like decomposed or just like freshly? I don't know. I'm not a botanist.
Freshly. What does grass look like when it decomposes, Naomi?
I don't know. Browner. I don't know. I feel like security officer try to establish time of death for the grass.
Okay. The only thing otherwise you're picking up is that it's slightly different than the ground around it.
Okay.
That it's maybe some kind of metallic substance making up the ground in this spot.
And there's
know
nothing
what
that
the
the
power-
tricorder
we
can
know that-
detect.
We know that the power from the ship is going 3 kilometers down. Are there any other sort of transmissions coming from this local area, power or otherwise?
No, nothing else is showing up on the tricorder.
That is just damn peculiar.
Security officer, attempt to establish time of death for the grass.
Throw my stick into the middle of the circle.
Okay.
Have I seen anything like this in my experience with like Romulan technology?
So, the stick is thrown into the middle of the circle. It clatters against the slightly harder ground and bounces to a stop.
Well, it didn't get vaporized.
It then seems like it's kind of... a little bit of smoke starts to come up off it.
Oh, wait.
Smells woody.
Like
Light on
energy.
fire.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's like 1/10 of a starship's warp core output being channeled through that area. So,
I would recommend that we do not walk into the circle, Captain.
We left the captain on the ship, but I will take that under advisement.
Oh, right. Sorry.
you
I'm
hear
try- I'm
sad
trying.
meows you hear sad meowing from your comm badge as the captain is
Meow,
missing
meow.
out on the
I would
away
recommend we
mission.
do not walk into the circle, Sub-Commander.
Rank hath its responsibilities.
And Sam, I think Naomi said that.
Who said?
You start to hear a
Yes,
distant
that
noise.
was a Naomiism.
Noise?
Yeah.
Is it stick burning noise or is it another type of noise?
It's another type of noise, almost like an engine.
Do we see any approaching vehicles?
Give me a... I'm going to do this as a security fitness.
Security fitness.
Difficulty 1.
Okay. Difficulty
Yeah,
one.
as in fitting these lesbian titties in your mouth.
That was uncalled for.
It's Lieutenant Sorrell. What do you want?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
All right.
Lord.
Okay. Fitness security.
Uh-huh.
We got one success.
You can see in the distance, back away towards the north, it looks like a small vehicle is flying towards you.
Okay, like an airplane? Helicopter?
No, it's just barely off the ground. This looks like it actually might be some kind of repulsor craft.
Is this one of the early hover?
They should not have this technology.
It's
And
getting
it's heading
closer.
towards us.
And
All
is
right,
there
well,
any
let's act
defensible terrain, anything that could conceal us?
You guys are in the
We hide
middle
behind
of a
a
field of grass.
bridge. Okay. We're in the Windows XP background
Yeah. If you lie
where
down,
there's no cover.
the grass is tall enough that there will be a slight bit of concealment.
A slight bit is better than nothing.
It
Yeah.
is.
Can we scan it? Yeah, so slow motions for everybody to get down, to lie down,
Okay.
and then tries to scan it with her tricorder before, like, as it approaches.
Okay. And Brexena, you have not seen this thing before. You have not seen anything close to this. You've seen them use wagons drawn by animals. The fact that the capital city was developed as much as they showed you the picture of is crazy. This is even beyond that by a couple hundred years.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at everybody else and just kind of like,
Okay. Oh, and another gift sub to Grimmeth. We always got to keep him subbed. Okay. All right. Thanks, QR.
Tricorder show anything about the vehicle or its occupants?
So you can do the tricorder. Let's do a security reason difficulty 0. I'm going to let you do this again. Build up some momentum. I'm not sure you...
We got
Hey,
two
two.
successes.
So that's 2, difficulty 0. So that is 2 extra points. Okay, so you see, you read the craft really quickly, and it does look like it has a crew of 4 on board. You see that they are carrying
Does it have any
those
weapons?
chemical-powered projectile weapons that you had seen kind of before.
Okay.
Submachine guns, actually, so they would fire quickly. Looking through them,
Mhm.
there are also 4 young male Louisians.
All right, let's.
The
we
craft
should put on our
is using-
disguised hologram things.
Yeah, the craft is using repulsors to maintain itself above the ground and is coming at you guys at 110 kilometers an hour.
oh, duck.
It's a fast fucker.
Does it look like it knows where? Like, is it acting like they know where we are?
Is it coming directly at us?
Yes, it is heading directly towards
Okay.
you.
Sub
Thank-
Commander, I recommend I recommend we draw our phasers.
Thank you, QR,
Agreed.
and congrats on the subs, Ace Rabbit and Black Orb. Okay, so you all getting
Agreed.
your weapons out?
Stay low, but be ready to bring it down to the sky.
Okay.
All right, so
And
Salal
Brexena?
draws her phaser rifle.
Your phaser rifle is actually also basically fitted with optics, so you can actually zoom in on them from a long distance.
That's what I'm gonna do.
And you see them, you do see
Like,
one who...
I'm going to hold my hand up to Dolova and Salal, and then like point to my scope, and I'm going to look through it.
Okay. And you can see them. In fact, the top of it is open. It's not a covered craft. All 4 of the people are visible to you. You can see all of their heads if you are leaning in that direction, including one that appears to be seated behind a control gear of some kind. A stick? There's also an
Okay.
antenna sticking out
Are
the
there
back.
any weapons?
There's an antenna sticking out the back that looks like a radio antenna up into the air.
Okay. No, it doesn't look armed.
You don't see
the
any
craft have any
weaponry mounted on the vehicle.
Okay.
The
Is there any
tricorder.
indication that they know we're here?
You don't see anything further about how they might know you're there. There's the one gets up from a seat behind the driver and appears to be like kind of peering over the dust shield, the front of the craft, maybe in your vague direction, and is carrying, keeps it kind of propped high, one of these submachine guns.
Okay. So inside they are armed.
Oliva, did you bring your disruptor pistol, or did you just take a phaser like the rest of us?
No, she carries a disruptor.
Okay,
Yeah.
does that change the threat? Because disruptors don't have stun settings, right?
No.
Disruptors do not have stun settings.
They are all business.
But they wouldn't know. The people on the planet wouldn't know the difference, really.
Sure.
Maybe.
I don't intend on educating them, if that's what you mean.
But firing a disruptor still is an escalation.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, there could be concealed weapons.
But
And that's the other thing with the disruptor pistol. It is small. Yeah.
Brixena is going to gesture, I don't know, sign that we need to, like, stay crouched, move to the sides, and that one of them has a gun. I don't know how she does this, but she does.
Yeah, it's one.
Oh, only one of them is armed?
One. At least one.
Okay.
I think it's Star Trek Enterprise where Trip mimes to Archer that somebody in the room has a gun by doing this. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing? They're going to be there soon.
Basically, be ready. I don't know what else we can do.
yeah. I'll.
Well, we could beam back to the ship.
And Blue, you got another game choice.
Damn it.
You didn't use the first one, so you got another. Okay.
Like, we could just get out of here. We could just beam back to the ship. Right, and then they wouldn't get us.
We could, but we also wouldn't get any more information.
We could beam to another location and see if the same thing happens, or if
There
maybe
is
this
one.
was just a coincidence that we encountered a patrol.
Okay, so doing a site-to-site beam will require a roll. You can all four beam up at once.
Just beam back up to the ship. We could beam up to the ship and then beam down, not site to site.
Okay. You could all also beam back, but if you do that, given the limited size of the shuttle's transporter pad, you would all have to be standing.
Yeah.
Just lie low for now.
Yeah, I think that.
But.
And if four people stand up and then dematerialize, maybe that's a Prime Directive violation?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
No, I think we should hang tight.
Okay.
Because it may very well be that
just-
they're just happening through.
Yeah. Just keep an eye on them, see what they do.
Okay. So you're all kind of
And we
pulling
are
away from the
camouflaged.
site. Yeah?
We're like, I don't know, how far are we? I mean, we
Yeah,
were
I
close
guess
enough
we
to.
throw
were
a
kind of
stick
like
into it.
moving off to the side, like
Uh-huh.
Right. Like out
Army.
of direct line, so that if they're headed to this site, we don't want to be like right there.
So we're like army crawling away.
Okay.
yeah.
Basically, yes.
Okay.
Okay. To get it a decent distance away, I'm going to make y'all roll for it, each of you. So this is going to be a... I need to make this at least fitness. And it's precision, either security or con.
Okay.
I don't think Rixena has a sheet, does she?
And that means it's possible we get the mysterious con fitness roll.
I got
I see
one,
it.
but
You got
also
a red
complication.
goose egg.
I got a complication.
Yeah, a complication. Okay.
I got a success plus complication.
So we get to decide whether we use con or security.
Unless Vexena's stats suck, she probably has 2 successes.
You should decide, but I mean, you're going to use the best of them. So whichever one's better.
I don't have a sheet for her.
For Brexena,
let's see.
I pasted above, but I think you're
No.
good. So Brexena's best fitness,
Yeah, I
con,
was gonna
fitness,
say.
Her
security.
security is 4. Her
Yeah.
fitness is 8. Yeah, you got 2 successes there.
Yeah, you got 2 successes. Okay. Doliva
Keen's
got
just
no
low
successes.
crawling like a marine.
Doliva
Eh.
got no successes. Her pointy Romulan ears are sticking up above the grass.
Damn it. Need to have those
Whoa.
filed down again.
Okay. All right. So. All right. Doliva, you do your best to get away from it, but you aren't able to actually, on the crawling, you get stuck by some thicker plants that make it so you can't actually go the way you were trying to go. Naomi, you get away, but you realize after you've gotten away, then this is, I'm saying Naomi, but this is Salal.
Salal.
Yeah, so
You realize the rifle actually came loose, and you left it behind you.
I was holding the rifle in my hands, though.
Yeah, but it came loose. Somehow. It messed up, and you dropped it. GM's ruling.
Could
Sorry.
it be maybe my hand phaser that was in the holster?
Okay, we'll do the hand phaser then, was left behind while you're
'cause,
carrying
like,
the phaser
it's
right
like
now.
she was army crawling with her rifle in both of her hands. She would have noticed right away if she dropped it.
Yeah, okay,
you know?
okay. So the hand phaser stayed behind in those crummy little holsters that they always had in the show,
Yep.
and that you'd always have a bunch of bloopers where the characters half run and then it just flies out. Okay.
Yeah. Still problematic. Still pretty much just as problematic.
Yeah.
All right. Norel and Brexena both got away just fine with some extra momentum on those, but okay, guys.
Yeah, I feel like that just
Are
banked
are
that.
the
Like,
are the
there's nothing I can think of to spend a point on for army crawling across.
So,
is the approaching vehicle within audible range, like within earshot?
and now it's
No.
pulling up because it was going really fast. And it stops towards the other side of this big brown circle, the big dead circle in the ground. You see 3 of the men get out. Each of them is carrying one of these little submachine gun guys. Looks basically like a World War II, what, an MP-38 or something? Is that one? I don't remember the exact names. One of them that has a little bit of extra insignia on their uniforms, and yes, they are wearing single color uniforms, points to one, points to the other, and they go around. They appear to know not to step into the dead circle. They are familiar with whatever this thing is. The other one is kind of staying and just kind of looking around. He is going to get a roll here for whether or not he just spots Doliva right there in the open.
Whoa.
That's close.
Yeah.
But no cigar.
Hang on, I'm looking. Yeah, it's off by 1. Okay. He does not see Doliva. The ones marching around either side of the dead circle, walking kind of slowly, cautiously, they expect somebody here. Doliva, they are going to see you if they get much closer. What do we do?
Has my stick burst into flames yet?
Oh, yeah. As they're walking, that thing then just... poof, and it's ash.
Does that distract the
I'm
soldiers?
I'm gonna look for a rock.
Officer notices it.
Pitch it.
All
Look
right.
for a rock and pitch it toward the now flaming stick.
Okay.
See if that'll distract their attention, and while they're distracted, I will hit the dirt
Okay.
and uh, attempt to imitate a cloaking device.
Security daring, difficulty 3.
Oh, I am so fucked.
Take some momentum.
Use some
How much
determination.
momentum do we have?
Yeah, you
That's
get
true.
that every session.
Hang on, I'm looking at the determination here. What are your focuses again? Your values.
In my values?
Mhm.
Price of peace is vigilance, maybe?
I'll give it to you for that if you want.
Actually, okay. But my other was going to be like not violating the prime directive, because you can use directives in place of values. So yeah, gonna use my determination and take a momentum.
What? Really?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up later, but okay, we'll do it.
Okay, well, wait. Fitness security?
you
No,
just
use
got it.
It's a daring security.
I said daring
But
security.
they're the same score.
Okay.
It's the same.
You
would've
just
worked
barely
out the
got
same.
it because you spent the determination. Let me go log that. Don't leave a... There it is. Okay. And you threw the rock at the stick?
Toward the stick, yeah.
Okay.
So that it's going to draw their attention toward the stick, which is already on fire.
Okay. And they both turn towards it all of a sudden, guns up. One of them takes a step forward into the circle and then gives a quick yipe and jumps back. Shakes a hand in the air.
I'm laughing at the superior intellect.
And then they start kind of looking around again, but a little unsure as to what exactly happened. One of them turns and yells something to the officer. The officer snaps and then draws a circle in the air. And they start to go back towards going around this circle. What were you doing after you threw the rock?
I was like basically eating the dirt.
Okay.
Hunkering down, like trying not to be noticed.
They're still walking towards you, and you didn't get far enough away. But if we want to give you, after you distracted them and say you kind of like maybe got up slightly or like took that opportunity to then do a nice fast on the ground roll.
Yeah. Like
Oh.
just far enough that I'm not going to be in their search pattern.
Security fitness difficulty 2.
Security fitness. Y'all, can I take them another momentum for this?
Yeah.
Can I use my
We
composure
don't want
focus
them
for
to
this?
find you.
And you used a momentum last time. I didn't log that. Can you use composure? No.
Okay, I didn't think so. I got one.
You don't get far enough away.
Wait, didn't you buy a die?
Oh,
You did, and you didn't
Hang
roll
on.
it. Yeah. No. Ah,
There you
okay.
There we go.
They're distracted. You roll like a motherfucker. And you get over. You just
Like
go
that
right
one
through.
scene in
Rolling
Galaxy
does help.
Quest.
You go right through those thick weeds or those blackberries or whatever that was right there. And you're gone. The four of you watch as they complete their little circuit around this thing. Turn back to the officer. One shrugs. The other shouts something. They all seem to be walking back towards their little hover vehicle.
Are we not close enough for the universal translator to tell us what they were saying?
It's not that it wasn't translated. It's that you weren't quite close enough to hear what they were saying.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would have been seen because it's a grassland.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine.
Glad we got that quote. Okay. They get back on the vehicle and they appear to be talking on the radio. The officer is.
going to see if I can intercept their communication with the tricorder.
Give me an engineering daring, difficulty 2.
Engineering daring, difficulty 2. Okay. 2 successes.
Nice work. You do tune in,
Every once in a while.
and you get the communications, and it kind of fades in. And then it's no further signals detected. And then there's no one here. False alarm. There's a long sigh, and anything found at the other sites? Negative. All right. Returning. They climb back on the vehicle. They're about to take off. In case there's anything you wanted to do before they did so.
I think we should let them leave.
No. Stay very still.
And it spins around, and they go back the direction they came from.
Once they're well out of sight, I stand up, brush myself off.
Slow rushes
detected
back
our-
to her dropped phaser and picks it up. Make sure the strap is secure.
Yeah.
They detected our being down.
Somewhere on this planet is a sensor array that is capable of observing our level of technology.
That seems to be what they were talking
and
about,
people
yes.
skilled to operate it.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention, well, Rexena gestures at the circle, kind of like, not to mention this.
Mm-hmm.
This is fairly advanced. Pretty advanced.
So you guys have seen a fair bit of this technology now. I will let one of you give me a roll here for a science insight, difficulty 4.
Lieutenant Norell, maybe? Someone with determination?
I can work on that. Yeah.
If we want to
Let's
actually,
see.
like,
What value would
do a little brainstorming session, I could maybe assist.
Did it look like Federation technology?
I am going to say this cannot be assisted.
Okay.
discovery is a process, not an event? Maybe.
Yeah, I'll give you that value. Sure. Okay, let's.
And that gives me an extra roll, right?
It gives you a
it
critical
gives
success.
You an automatic critical success.
Yeah.
Oh, it gives me automatic critical success. Okay.
Yeah, so you'll need 2 more successes. Definitely buy a die with momentum if you can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which I can. So then it would be 3 dice. Okay. All right.
4 successes. Nicely done.
Yay!
Okay.
Piecing all the
And all of a sudden it
little
occurs to you,
bits that
Narelle.
she's picked up so far together.
The thing that dampens the ships, the thing that's also integrated into the planet of orbiting, so it gets the ships that are kind of above it or nearby. You've seen this before. You've read this report. And you recall the story that many years ago, an equipment on a planet that dampened the power, that actively restricted the power of ships in orbit around it, was experienced by both the USS Enterprise and a Ferengi vessel.
Oh my fucking god!
And that planet was a Takan outpost.
Is this why you were asking me about Star Trek Resurgence earlier?
Can't be coincidence.
So,
Love you.
sorry, my head's.
So,
I've seen this before.
I know what's going on. but I only know it out of character.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with it out of character.
So, Akena, from the report, the only way it was turned off in that instance was that they actually talked to an individual, basically a computer controlling it on that planet.
Mm-hmm.
How the thing actually worked was never totally deduced. The Takan had some pretty good technology.
Now, how
We're
did they
going to
get
have to find
how did they
whoever's-
get that technology?
That's even way beyond this
Good question.
hovercraft. The Federation doesn't have that technology.
My guess.
No.
Well, my supposition would be that the Takan were here hundreds of thousands of years ago, and
Well,
the native civilization found one of their sites and has started learning how to use their technology.
Brixena kind of looks at you dubiously because sociology is her purview.
Mhm.
And she's basically signing something like there was no evidence to suggest anything like that.
And yet, here we are with the evidence.
There's many possible explanations. Ancient aliens is not necessarily the right one.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but
You know, she's doing this like
okay.
Wait.
I don't want to say
Okay,
it was
hold on,
aliens,
hold
but it
on,
was totally
hold
the
on.
aliens.
Are the events of Star Trek Resurgence considered canon in?
Even if they were, we wouldn't know about them.
Well,
yeah,
we
nothing
might,
really. There's alpha
because-
canon and beta canon, and anything that hasn't been
because
shown on
If
screen
Star
is
Trek
beta
Resurgence happened, there was a massive fleet battle where a bunch of Starfleet vessels were taken over.
Yeah, anything in
And-
books, comics, novels, video games, that's all beta canon.
Right. Okay. Yeah, but is Star Trek Resurgence considered canon as far as this campaign?
I will incorporate some stuff.
Did the events in Star Trek Resurgence happen?
In all honesty, I'm
I
not
think
sure they
it's
even
the
happened
more
yet.
pertinent question, in any case, the more pertinent question would be, if they had happened, would you have the security clearance to know about them?
So,
Well,
in the game, it was
somebody on the crew might have.
a huge fleet action that ended up happening.
Yeah, so a lot of people would have been exposed to the knowledge of something related to it happening.
Yeah.
It-
But for those unaware, in Star Trek Resurgence, that's where they end up discovering like a bunch of Takan people who have been more or less frozen since their empire collapsed. And then they are trying
and
to take back over
there's a Takan.
people.
Yeah, they start by downloading the database of Takan like souls basically into the native populace of the planet that dug up the old Takan thingy.
So, I'm going to say we are not really using the
anyway,
stuff
but-
from Resurgence
Okay.
like that.
Brixena, I mean, because I would assume Brixena would have a pretty extensive knowledge of how this species has been evolving. So, you know, she could probably pretty definitively say like we can't necessarily rule out Dalaba's hypothesis, but it's also like it could be one of a million things.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Brixena wasn't the biologist on hand. As much as she loved hunting.
Well, I mean, I don't think this has more to do with sociology.
Yeah.
She is
Right.
the sociologist.
So,
So again,
okay.
But I think we're going to have to look elsewhere to try to figure out how to turn this off, because it doesn't appear that there's any kind of controls area. Otherwise, they would have probably accessed them.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna sign something like it might be subterranean.
It's clearly subterranean.
Several kilometers
Yeah.
underground. Of that, there's
Do
no
our
doubt.
do our readings, like, does it exceed our range, or the 3 kilometers that you said, is that as far as we can?
That's
like,
as far as you're
scan?
detecting.
Or
But that other
but
layer of this
we don't know that
planet,
it ends there.
yeah, the other layer, it doesn't that it
Okay.
end there. It keeps going, but that's as far as you can see. That other layer of the planet
Okay.
was deeper than that. That has been attributed to, or that has had the communication blackout more or less attributed to it. So if the energy is going there, if that's what's taking the energy, then
That's like
that adds
way
up.
deep.
Can we track the hovercraft and see where they're going back to? Because
Sure.
clearly
Yeah.
they were dispatched to investigate our appearance or our
To a
transporter
point,
signal.
our tricorders have somewhat limited range, but
Mm-hmm.
Well, the shuttle sensors can probably track it, right?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So,
But you could, from orbit, see where everybody was on the surface also. So if you want to see where they go back to,
Right.
which presumably would be some kind of base,
yeah, let's do that.
okay. Beaming up?
Yeah, I think we make sure we don't leave anything behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You do
Yeah, let's
collect
beam back up to the ship.
the phaser you dropped and dematerialize to get back up to the ship. You appear in the shuttlecraft. And now you can use its sensors as best you can. And I'm not going to roll for this. But you do see where they were deploying, where they were going back to. And they do appear to have a little network of bases within the places where the energy is getting sucked down to. They're more or less prepared for this kind of thing.
forward operating bases, and they somehow expected the Federation to show up.
That's right.
Can we
And-
tell from now
QR,
identifying these bases?
they know somebody's here. Can you tell what from identifying the bases?
Can we tell like where the main base is? Like, can we scan their networks or something and see where their like central command base is or whatever?
I will say that
A headquarters, in other words.
if you're scanning this
Their
stuff,
headquarters,
it
yeah.
looks like the largest collection of this military equipment. Give me a roll for this. Give me a
Okay.
science or a security reason 0.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna have Salal roll that security reason.
Okay.
Is this an investigation focus applicable? thing?
Salal, who looks like this.
I'm not even asking you to throw that up anymore.
No, I know. You don't have to.
Okay. Does her investigation focus apply?
Yeah. As much as I hate that as a focus,
Great.
yes.
So- I didn't make the character sheet.
I can still get angry at you for it, though.
Meow.
Just hold up a mirror. Be like, get angry at this.
We got 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, all right. 3 successes. So, a couple of things. You see, number one, not only is this a widespread network of these kind of forward operating bases, but in some cases they're pretty close to not nearby where you picked up Brexena, but close to towns that are entirely undeveloped. People are still underneath straw hats, and then nearby it looks like they are running gasoline engines, perhaps. You see that there's the largest collection of all this stuff is around that capital city, which isn't too
Okay.
far away from where the operating base was. The only other thing you see is that there was a second smaller continent near this larger main one. There was some stuff out there that appears to be remnants, all devastated.
Can we take a closer scan at that?
I'm taking a point.
Okay.
Yeah.
You take a closer scan of what's going on that secondary continent. Yeah, you can see some similar stuff. No hovering, no repulsor lift craft or anything like that, but gasoline engines, guns, anti-aircraft cannons, all that. Except none of it's in use because that continent is radioactive enough to glow at night.
What is going
Any
on this
impact
planet?
craters? Signs of nuclear exchanges?
You see impact craters in what used to be cities, perhaps, laid out like cities struggling to be modern. It looks like roughly 24 impacts on major population centers.
Is that where the Chitaur lived? On
No.
that continent?
The Chitaur are still kind of scattered
These-
around. They still live in these
Okay.
various cities, the same as the Loresians do.
No life signs on that continent?
Some, not much.
Okay. Can the sensors determine how recently those nuclear detonations went off?
They can, and I won't take a point for this. It looks like it's been within the last year.
Damn. Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
Dr. Brixena, I think we now have to conclude that someone has interfered with the natural development of the civilization.
Brixena gestures, but who? That technology is clearly not Federation.
Nor Romulan.
But it may be besides the point. The culture has been contaminated.
Indeed.
I think we're going to need to investigate the capital. If only to determine the source of the power drain and shut it down.
I think that might be correct. And I think that might be where we call it for the night.
That works for me.
Sounds
I'm
like a good
starting to,
spot.
like, I'm still under the weather and I'm starting to feel like I'm running out of energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, same here.
Well, this is supposed to be a pretty
We made
basic
progress.
check-in.
We've learned some things.
You guys have learned a
Might be
lot
what?
about what's happening on this planet,
Yeah.
and it's not great.
I honestly have more questions, though, because I thought it was just like rogue outpost scientists decided to play God King.
Well,
And now
someone
we've-
decided to play God King.
Excuse me. And now we've discovered Takan technology.
Battletoads. Yeah. Yeah.
Tune in next Friday if you
There's-
don't like cliffhangers.
There's a couple of different
Right.
moving things here. We'll see. Brexena being out of the base when it sounds like some stuff went down was perhaps to her benefit and maybe to yours, but it also kept her out of whatever just actually happened there.
Huh.
Yeah, you hope observation posts don't go this way, but gosh darn it, sometimes everything gets effed. All right.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen anything good happen at an outpost, a science outpost.
In all honesty, I think
you
the
have bad
idea
luck.
that like you're going to invade someone else's land and potentially harm them to help your science is an idea that needs investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that is it for tonight's session of Old and New Part 2. A week from today, we will continue with Old and New, the second episode, but first like regular episode of our show with the USS Earhart. Folks, go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let's start with Naomi. De-introduce yourselves.
I'm Naomi Nova.
Plug
Hello,
your shit.
I'm Naomi Nova. I'm here to be egregiously queer and to investigate what the hell happened on this planet. And for no particular reason, I feel like I should clarify that any rumors or allegations which suggest or imply that I'm actually an android cat girl who escaped from the Daystrom Institute are not true. Beep boop.
Thank
Those rumors
you.
are in fact quite false. I'm a totally normal human woman, as evidenced by the fact that I have round and normal for human-shaped ears, definitely no tail, as you could see, and the fact that I'm made of meat, just like all of you disgusting flesh bags. And I can be found at twitch.tv/Naomi with 2eyes_Nova.
Okay, Blue.
I am Phoenix Blue Zero. I'm the fucking bluebird of happiness. I don't know.
Awesome. Sonia?
Oh, no,
you
I
can
accidentally
find
muted
me
myself.
you
Wow.
can find me online at Phoenix Blue Zero, and yeah, sometimes I stream.
Okay. Awesome. Sonia?
So, Sonia Valentine. I've actually been streaming a lot more recently. I like
Yeah.
simulation games, stuff like Elite Dangerous. I've been playing a new one called Docked. You're in charge of a port, so loading and unloading ships and stuff. But I like sim games, survival crafting, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Sonia_Valentine on Twitch.com, and hopefully I'll keep streaming more regularly.
Okay, and Sky, you're still too smart to stream. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm Sky, completely just regular plain Sky. And on this campaign, I play Lieutenant Izara Izzy West, and yeah, I do not have a stream. I am an occasional guest on the Continuing Conversation Star Trek Adventures podcast, which we should have an episode that I'll be recording with them soon. So
That is so
Fun.
cool.
And
Okay.
yet somehow you have the best background out of all of us.
oh no.
And as always, I am the queen of lasers. I do retro games, I do Elite Dangerous, and I do Star Trek stuff. Tomorrow, starting at roughly probably 4 Pacific, I will start doing my some kind of Star Trek where I play 12 Star Trek games that are on a wheel. We spin, we do 40 minutes, we do it a few times. And each game is at least 20 years old. We got some good stuff, we got some bad stuff, we got some stuff that's fun to watch me play one way or the other.